Hey, what's good, child? It's your boy 503 Line, man. Step inside that booth, get loose, and knock out a nigga tooth. You know what I'm talking about? Straight out of Houston, Texas, man. 1/3 of the Houston Hardhitters, man. Be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Follow all my brothers, you know what I'm saying? My LDBC brothers, man. I got young Ag Quattro Cinco in the building. I got my other brother in here, you know what I'm saying? A top of the AM, you know what I'm saying? My boy Famous Athletics, man. You know what I'm saying? I got two New Yorkers in the building today, you heard? So it's going down, man. It's going down in the great state of Texas. 4 days away, we got Mikey Garcia versus Earl Spence. Your boy 503 Line is leaving for Dallas Friday. You know what I'm saying? I already got everything in order. My room, you know what I'm saying? Got my ticket. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that's missing is it is just not Friday yet. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait to touch down, man, to D-Town. You know what I'm saying? It's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? I know my boy Famous. I've been watching a lot of his videos on this. You know what I'm saying? Big fish, little fish shit. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. Salute to my other New York brother at Reach 45. He been doing a lot of videos about this as well. You know, we've been talking about this fight for a while. You know what I'm saying? But how you feeling right now? I seen your live stream last night, and yeah, man, the boys ducked the smoke, bro. So yeah,
Yeah. What you think about it?
I'm trying to figure out where they at.
What you think
You know
about
what I'm saying? Cause I had ended up falling asleep last night, man. But I thought them boys was gonna come on, man.
it? You talk about YG Night. Nah, they came. They came
Oh, they
on.
did.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Like, it's crazy because when YG was on, he YG was talking. He was the one really debating the whole Mikey thing. You know what I mean? How Mikey got a chance, and he said, "Make sure I send him the live on Saturday." And basically, you know what I mean, when he wins. What you think of that?
Yeah, man. Okay, okay. Well, I didn't get to make it through the whole video. I only seen like the beginning part, so I thought they didn't come on. But salute to them, man. Salute to YG Knight, man. You know he a Mikey
YG
fan.
Night ended up Yeah, YG Knight came on, and then later Lewis Coleman came on. But I thought Lewis Coleman was vouching for Mikey, but I was wrong. You heard? I go for it. He actually think Earl's gonna win that one. But his whole thing is if Keith Thurman get one more fight, that was his argument when YG left. So it's like when one left, another one came on. You get me? So it was crazy. And then, shout out to the brothers. It was an interesting panel, but I'm gonna only do that a couple of times on my stream. I'm gonna have to really, I mean, only reason because the brothers be too excited when it's a whole bunch of dudes. That's no offense to King, I mean, Louis and LT, but I only can have one of them on the panel at a time. I can't have both of them on together. So if King Louis is on, then I'm gonna leave. Then I mean, I'm gonna just tell LT hold me down in the chat. If LT's on, then I'm gonna just tell King Louis just hold it down. You know what I mean? Because both of them brothers kept talking over each other, and I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. I got a lot of views. I mean, and much respect to them. I got mad love, especially because of the fact that they was riding for who I was riding for, but at the same time, I didn't want it to sound like that.
Right.
It was good though. They was arguing with Lewis Coleman.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to go back and check that out. My apologies, man. Um.
Nah,
Okay.
you good, bro. I stayed on later than I was supposed to.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna try to make it tonight, man. To your stream, bro. But yeah, man. This fight is 4 days away, man. Robert Garcia is now saying that Mikey is a 147 pounder and he's better than Spence. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to think about this shit, man. I just want to see Mikey in there with Spence, man. I want to see how he gonna do. I see you, Syndicate J in the chat. Smash the like button, man. Y'all smash the like button when y'all fall in the building, man. I got a chance to look at some of the press conference with Triple G yesterday, man, I really wasn't liking it because he wasn't speaking English. You know what I'm saying? And I found that real funny. You know, you've been speaking English this whole time since you really been over here, and now you got this new deal and you speaking Russian, like you trying to avoid saying certain type of questions or whatever. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't watch the whole thing, bro, because I didn't want to hear all that Russian. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't bear to listen to all that, bro. It was like a 20-minute video. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand. I don't know with this dude, bro. Like I don't know with Triple G, man. Like he don't want to answer questions about Andrade and you know what I'm saying, Canelo and all this shit, man. Like I don't know, man. I just gotta see, man. Cause Triple G, man, he got to prove me something. He got to prove me something, man. Like what was your purpose of getting them 6 fights? Was it just about the money, or is you trying to go for legacy at this point? You know what I'm saying? And I got to see that, man, because I know that the zone ain't really putting out no trash fights with their big names. I got to give them that. Like I said yesterday, you probably get one good fight. I mean, one good fight, and then you probably get like one tune-up fight. You know what I'm saying, with the zone. So we're gonna see, man. But the only person that I really see fighting a lot of probably low-level names is probably Tevin Former. But he's staying active though, so I'm not really mad at Tevin Former. You know what I'm saying? He's staying active, and he fighting this weekend too. I know a lot of people is not really paying attention to his fight, but he fighting this weekend too. What you think about that, man?
Um, I respect the fact that he's active. Like, can't take nothing away from him. He's probably the most active champion at 130. You know, I
Yeah,
don't be seeing Bichelle fighting like that, and I can't, like you said, I can't really take anything away from him. He literally, to me, he's the most active champion. I can't really vouch for anybody else.
right. Okay.
Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know how the homeboy that be Machado. I don't
Right.
know if he's gonna shine
Kenichi?
bright like a diamond. I don't know what his situation is gonna be, but that was actually a recent upset. You know, gotta take my hat off to him. You know, but I even though I don't really count that belt, but I'm gonna give him credit because this man is like a construction worker. He beat all odds, so I can't take nothing from him. Shout out to him. We gonna see what he gonna do. But Tank, then we gotta watch to see what he's gonna do. We don't know if he's gonna move up or if he's gonna stay at the weight. We
Right.
don't know. You know, so it's just a lot of interesting things. But I got to give Kevin Farmer his respect. That's kind of how I want to be fighting. I want to,
Right.
whether it's low opposition or high opposition, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna take that. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I want to do the same thing he's doing. Like I want to constantly be fighting and just stay active. I think him staying active. Uh, that's why he's sharp. He may not have the most power
Mhm.
and things of that nature. But one thing we can't take from him, he stays active.
Yeah, he do. He do. That's why I'm not shitting on Tevin Former right now. You know what I'm saying? He probably is like I say, probably one of the only guys that's not fighting. They put Machado in there with a guy. And you seen with a durable guy, and you seen what happened to Machado. You know what I'm saying? Hey, famous, if you there, bro, and you want to say something, just let me know. I know you said you was gonna take your break and whatnot. I don't know if you're there or not, but just let me know, famous. But yeah, man.
Give me like 5 more minutes. I'll tune in. I'll let you know when
Okay.
I'm back.
All right, cool. Just let me know, bro. But yeah, like you were saying, Act, man, that's the best thing that these fighters should do, bro. Stay active, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you about 3 good 4 fights in a year, man. You know.
I'm not even gonna lie. He's fighting like he's in the 30s or something. You know, fighters in this generation, they only fight, I say, the most 3 times a year. You don't really see 4 or 5 times, and I feel like that's why Sugar Ray Robinson was so good. Because see, I remember there was one I think he did like a European tour, and he fought like like 12 times.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I kind of want to be, I want to be like that. I remember Deontay Wilder was doing that in the beginning of his career. Like I said, I want to be a fighter like that. I want to constantly be fighting. Doesn't matter if they Ubers or whatever, and they, at least in the beginning, can't knock me. You know what I mean? And then when you become a contender, then you know you step it up. You know, you step it up. Kind of like how I respect what Shakur Stevenson is doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I respect the young boy, like, and he's stepping up, and he's stepping up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I forgot
In
that.
competition on this one. You know what I'm saying? Go on mute. Ant. I can hear the feedback. You know.
My
Nah, you good. You good. But yeah, man. I'm not mad at Tevin Farmer, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to give us some good fights eventually, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put up with this shit, for 2-3 years straight, like on some shit with that zone deal he got. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put up with it, bro. You gotta try to get some of these good fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's rumored that Keith Thurman is trying to plead his case for a Manny Pacquiao fight. You know what I'm saying? This dude here, man. I don't know why Keith Thurman just. You can fight Pacquiao, bro, but you can't fight. You can't fight Spence, bro. What's up, Hyphy? I see you, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to the Bay. Salute to my boy Hyphy, man.
That's funny. That's what they was arguing. You know what their argument was? 503. Basically, King Louis also alluded to this. They feel like since Sean Porter is coming to Dallas and his dad, that they should take the fight now.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
what they said last night.
but it's Manny Pacquiao. Look. This is a scenario that they put. So they said if K Diddy and Sean Porter come to the fight and they say they want to fight Earl, but also we heard that Manny Pacquiao want the Earl Spence fight. They saying Spence should go in the Sean Porter direction. And me and LT was like, no, 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 no. You could wait now. I agree with LT on this. When we was ready to fight you, you went off and you wanted to fight Ugas.
Right.
So that was the argument. So King Louis and them said that they'll look at it as kind of ducking, but I don't really view it as that. I feel like Spence tried to make the fight. And when he was trying to make the fight, y'all know what y'all did.
What's up? What's up, Snacks B? I see you in the building, man. Y'all smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? This just a quick little lunchtime drive stream. You know what I'm saying? After for 9, just going live. I'm gonna be back at 5 though. So y'all make sure y'all tune in at 5. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my normal live stream. But yeah, man, I don't know what's wrong with these guys, bro. I really and truly don't. You know what I'm saying? These dudes, 1 minute they saying, they want to see the Thurman and Spence fight. Then 1 minute they saying they want to see Spence and Porter. You know what I'm saying? But you don't want Earl to fight Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
That's what I
That's
said.
probably
I agree with you and LT on that. I look at it as yo, bro, when I was ready to fight you, you act like you had something else better to do. So now your ass can wait. Let me get my legacy fight because that's a good body to have on your resume. That's a good scout to have on your resume. I don't care what nobody says. Manny Pacquiao, if I had a chance to fight him, I will fight him.
facts. Salute Gregory Wyatt. I see you in the building, OG. Yeah, man. Like I say, bro, it's this the thing. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of some boxing politics right here, man. A lot of people is gonna be creeping into Texas this weekend, man. People is gonna be looking. They're gonna be gauging. They're gonna be seeing how Errol Spence sell. They're gonna be seeing is he a draw. That's why these dudes is watching. That's why you got Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying in the PBC studios doing interviews, and people is starting to pay attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like an epidemic. You know what I'm saying? Like the crack era. You know what I'm saying? The pills, the syrup. Like this what it is down here now, bro. And then, now everybody want a slice of the pie, but here's the thing: didn't Keith Thurman? You really, honestly, should get the fight last out of everybody now because you ducked us first. You feel me? You ducked us first. Before Sean, before Terrence Crawford, before Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying? Before Mikey Garcia, before any of these guys, bro. You ducked us first, man. You had the opportunity to fight Earl before anybody, before Kell Brook, Algieri, Lamont Peterson, all these guys, man. If this fight does over 500,000 buys or close to $1 million, $250,000, whatever. Pacquiao and Earl fight is gonna happen, bro. Pacquiao is trying to get money.
Because I heard that this is Pacquiao. He wants this to be his last. The next fight, he told his wife that he wanted to be the last one. So why not go out with a bang? Dude, you know what I mean? If you wasn't fighting tough guys your whole career, shit, you might as well end it. Well, not your whole career. I'm not gonna say that, but I mean, like, you know what I mean, for a while, and then you're gonna end your career. Why not end it that way with a big pay-per-view with Earl? Why
exactly.
not? And I look at it from Pacquiao side like that.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Okay. Now I was just gonna read what Hyphy was saying right quick, and you can cook. Hyphy says, "What I'm trying to figure out is how is choosing Pacquiao ducking when Pacquiao will probably beat Keith and Sean at this point. It ain't like those guys looked impressive in their last fights."
I agree with you 1,000%, bro. 1,000%. I should have put you on the line, but I needed people in the chat. I can't have everybody on the live show that I have nobody watching the chat.
Mm-hmm. Salute to my brother Mac, just fell in the building. The Mac attack is in full effect. About to cause havoc and straight Rick. You know what I'm talking about? You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. Your boys fucking with them Houston hard hitters. The shit is deadly. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Gregory Wise say all of those big duckers will surrender their heads to Spence on a platter after this weekend. Facts, Gregory Wise. And the thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? The thing about it is, you know what I'm saying? They want the bag, like Gregory Wise just said. They want the bag, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you see in the Wild Western movies, motherfucker come down here to Texas and rob a train and go to Omaha and Colorado and hide out for 5-7 years, and they come back and do it again. You know what I'm saying? That's what motherfuckers is trying to do down here, man. They trying to rob the train, man. They trying to rob the gravy train with all the gold and money on the back of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this about, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what this is about at the end of the day, man. Pacquiao spit should happen next. You know what I'm saying?
Murder, decapitation.
What'd you say, bro?
It's about murder and decapitation.
Okay.
Mikey, Mikey asked for it, he's gonna get it. That's point blank.
You talking a little low, bro.
No, I'm on this Bluetooth.
Oh, you got your Bluetooth on?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. But yeah, man, like my brother just said, man, it's about to be murder and decapitation. That's exactly what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a whole coroner and homicide scene out there. You know, in the middle of Cowboy Stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? And I can't wait. I can't motherfucking me wait. You know what I'm saying? I will be going live when I get down there to Dallas on Friday. It says Gregory Wise says they want that bag. Hyphy says I gotta holler at you and Mac for a few seconds. All right. Gregory Wise says Spence should return the favors by dictating the tempo of future matches. Spence will be in a position to decide who eats. Yeah, to who eats well. Yeah.
Hey, what did Gregory Wise say?
He says
What did he say?
Spence should return their favors by dictating the tempo of future matches. He says Spence will be in a position to decide who eats well.
Okay. No, I meant to say hyphy. He said he had to holler at us on the back
Oh,
end.
Hyphy, yeah, he said he got to holler at us a few seconds.
Okay.
Well, if you
Well,
want, if you want to,
tell him
if you got
invite me.
something to say, Hyphy, I
Yeah.
just put your email
Like
in.
you said, I got to holler at who?
He said he got to holler. He got to holler at us, me
Okay.
and Mac.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That tile will be thrown. Yeah, yeah, that tile gonna get thrown in, man. They not finna let Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia not finna let Mikey get destroyed by Spence, man. If because I'm gonna tell you right now, by the sixth round, man, Earl Spence is gonna turn into the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? He gonna turn into the Hulk by the sixth round. If he make it to 6 rounds, you know what I'm saying? If he make it to 6 rounds, Mikey gonna be in trouble, man. What you seen with Kell Brook, man, and Lamont Peterson, man? I think Earl, this is gonna be nothing to compare to what he gonna do Saturday. Because of the simple fact, man, he trying to make a statement in this fight, man. This fight right here, mean it got sentimental value to it, bro. It got okay, Hyphy. I see you. I'm about to shoot you a link right quick. Yeah, but give me your thoughts on the Ek if you though. Okay, Ek not there. Okay,
You can hear me.
yeah, go ahead, bro.
Uh, you mean as far as the Spence fight,
Yeah,
the Spence and Mikey?
yeah,
Well, I think I truthfully think that we're gonna see Robert throwing not Robert, but shoot, maybe even the Big G. Big G might throw in the towel. Big G or Ellie. You know Ellie gonna be like, throw the damn towel. You know, Ellie love Mike. But on a serious note, man, it's gonna be a stoppage. I actually think it's gonna be later than everybody expected. I actually think the 10th. I think Earl's gonna make it. You know, what I mean, only because Earl lets it get like that. I think Earl wants people to get their money's worth. But then again, I know what type of fighter Earl is. But I think because Earl said that he wants to show that he could box, that might end up happening.
right. Yeah,
I beg to differ. Hey, Earl ain't the type to make sure people get their money. He said it himself. He said on
Somebody
his
else said
day.
so.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can't really hear you, Matt, if you
Hold
talking.
on.
right. Yeah, that's what I told him. He was a little low, but he said he on his Bluetooth at work, so he a little low.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better, bro. That's better.
Said Spence said he's not the type to try to get the fans what they want. He said he would love to give the fans what they want, but this is boxing. He get paid by the event, not he get paid by the fight, not by the hour. So his whole intention is to get in there and get it over with as fast as possible. He said that in many interviews. That's why I'm not saying this go past 5.
Yeah. What's up, Hyphy? What you got to say, bro?
Oh yeah, and I'm just talk to y'all for a couple of seconds. I actually got to get off in a second. I don't know what day are you guys going down to Dallas or going up, I should say.
Well, I think Matt going on a day ahead of me. I'm gonna be there Friday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if Mac, or if any of you guys talked to Ramsey, but I mean, he had like an unfortunate incident come up, so he won't be able to make it to the fight as he was planning to go. But I'm still going to be there. So I just wanted to throw out. I mean, I got like a whole Airbnb. I don't know if you guys like had y'all staying situation set up, but I mean, if y'all want to crash for a couple of nights, y'all more than welcome.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man, that's love, bro. But I had already booked me a room. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about Big Bro. I don't know. Mac, you booked the room, bro? Oh, I don't know what happened to him. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
can't hear you.
what? You gonna be in the town Friday or Saturday?
I'm getting down there Thursday evening.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, cool. That's a bit. That's a bit. That's a bit. Yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
gonna link up, man. Cause I think Black Fight Fan gonna be doing something, bro. So we are gonna link up, man. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna host the event. You know what I'm saying? But my brother Famous didn't fill up in the building, man. Hey, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's the word, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling like a villain, man. Ready to get this thing on the road, man. You know, the road to Dallas in a couple of days, man. But give me your thoughts on the whole situation, man, and how you feel about it, and all the stuff that's been going on these past couple of days. I seen you
Um,
been making videos about it. She got your big fish shit going. You know, I like that.
yeah, I just been same energy like Earl Spence said. Same energy Mikey Garcia put out on them interviews. I want to see it at in the ring. I want to see that same energy all Mikey Garcia fans got. Like he gonna knock out Earl Spence, but he ain't knocking nobody out at 140 pounds. Um, You know what I'm saying? All that energy. I'm just watching the old tapes, just listening to what people say. I mean, we all know Brona as a liar. I mean, sometimes he tells the truth when he lies, but at the same time, Brona, like, he's truthful when he talk about he got in the ring with dudes. So I was just listening to Brona. He was like, yo, he said Mikey Garcia don't hit that hard for 140 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Lipiness is a different story. Lipiness got dropped. But for the most part, man, I just been doing my promotional side of things. Earl hasn't been vocal as far as the fight when he has, you know what I'm saying, in mid headlines. So I felt like they got ES News, they got Fight Hub, they got Fight Hub, they got everybody this and Mikey Garcia in them face. So I feel like why not share my point of view on the whole situation in general. At the beginning, I was not interested in this fight. Wasn't a fight that nobody wanted, but it built up so much hype. This may be the most anticipated fight of the year, unless we get a unification bout that we really, really wanted to see. Now we could argue with that Canelo Jacobs, but I don't. To me, that fight is not interesting to me. No, for me, like it's not interesting. I didn't want to see it a while ago, but it's just not interesting. Maybe as we get closer towards the fight, but you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be electrifying. I wish I could make it to Dallas, but it is what it is. I keep promoting over here, keep doing what I do over here. Next time Earl come back to the Barclays, I'll be there.
Right.
Crawford fighting on the 20th, I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to see
Ooh.
Clarissa Shields the week before in Jersey. So I'm gonna still support the fighters that I fuck with. And you know what I'm saying? It should be good. It should be electrifying. It's fight week, you know what I'm saying? I'm training for a half a marathon, so I'm in train mode too. So I'll be tired, I'll be exhausted. Sometimes people send me links. I try to get on the Smoke City Mobcast when I can. When I get on, a lot of it be full. So you know what I'm saying? Wherever I can get in, I can fit in, but I just been busy, just trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know what I'm saying? Try to go live
Right.
when I can. Because people love when I go live, but I can't go live like I want to. So appreciate my brother 503 Lion for sharing this platform with me. Y'all go subscribe to everybody on this panel right now. And that's pretty much how I feel about the situation. I could go in more and more depth, but if you want more and more depth, just subscribe to my channel, man. It's famous.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to my brother, Famous, man. Hey. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. I see Legendary Top Cats and fell in the building. My other Houston Hard Hitter brother, Kevin Stenhouse, say salute. 503 and panel in chat. Yeah, man. KP from KC says if he dies, he dies. Earl Dragos Spence, let's go. Damn, man. You funny, bro. You funny. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. This fight done build up a lot of buzz, man. Hey, Matt, go on mute, bro.
I don't know.
Yeah. So this gonna be cool, man. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen this weekend, man. But I wanna talk about some more shit as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's a lot of boxing news, man. Chino McDonough is back in shape, man. The boy looking good out here. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what Chino gonna do, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, he's still a good name. You know, I really want to see him versus Jerron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, I think that'll be a good step up fight for Boots. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who Boots fight next. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see, man. I want to see what Chino gonna do next. Okay, act back on. But let me see.
Can I say my piece real quick?
Go ahead, bro.
Chino Madonna.
Go
Yo,
ahead.
listen. Hands down, point blank, period. Chino Madonna, he got the best chin in boxing ever. You know what I'm saying? His fans is loyal as hell. One, two. I'm excited. I'm just mad he took so long off with boxing, but his style, Chino Madonna's style of boxing, even though he been dropped, he been, you know what I'm saying, he been beat up before, he been through some wars. Chino Madonna, you talk about if he could get back to the same way he was, he's gonna be a top seven welterweight, and that is a great test for Ennis. If once Chino Madonna, once you see how he looking, I hope he can make the 47-pound weight, good. I hope he's back. I hope he get that jab back. I hope he get that unorthodox style back. We need him back because you got guys like Danny Garcia falling off. Nobody's even talking about Adrian Ganados versus Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? So when you decide to not put it all into boxing, somebody else can creep up and just take your name. Like you said, Ennis is on the rise. Madonna's coming back. I just want to see what Madonna back to when he fought Floyd. I want to see that Madonna win, lose, or draw. I want to see him against all the top welterweights if we can get that. Especially him versus Sean Porter. That'll be a good fight. Um, him versus whoever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't really matter. I just want to see him. I'm glad he back. Hopefully he can make 47, continue to fight, and you know what I'm saying, continue his legacy and keep going. You know what I'm saying? He had a good training camps with Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia improved him. I just want to see him pick up where he left off. Um, he definitely could be a top seven welterweight. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely room for him. Just got to see how he's looking on the comeback. 2, 3 fights, then he can get himself back in, the shape of things.
Yeah, man. Salute to famous man. Hey, that's my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He excited just as well as me. I thought I was the only dude excited about Chino McDonough, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, it's a lot of good names at welterweight for Chino to fight, man. He could. Ooh, I would love to see him fight Keith Thurman. He probably could beat Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? Get him 2, 3 fights in. He could fight Earl. He could fight Bud. He could fight all these guys if he able to make the weight. You know what I'm saying? I got 9 people in the chat, man. Y'all smash the like button for your boy. You know what I'm saying? Ak, how you feel about Chino McDonough, man, at 147? If you know. Ak. Oh shit, okay. He's still on mute. Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. How you feel about it, bro?
I think like if he can make the weight, I'll be impressed. If he can make the weight, I will be impressed. I'll admit that.
Okay. Okay. So you wanna who would you like to see him fight if he was to come back? I
Um,
mean, when he do come back, shall I say? Because he is in shape. He back in
Omar
shape.
Figueroa. Omar Figueroa.
Okay.
Omar Figueroa had 47, right?
Uh, I think so.
Yeah, he had 47. Yeah, so he could start off with somebody like an Omar Figueroa. That was the first time I ever watched Omar Figueroa. He looked it bad. Like I ain't gonna lie, his brother looks like he gonna be a contender, but I don't know. Maybe he got to work his way back, take that rust off. Um, you know, but I still think that he's a game fighter. So I would like to see him, like Chino. If Chino can make 47, I would definitely like that. And then he could probably fight somebody like one of the ones. Um, uh, I'm trying to think who else could he, that's just working their way back. 47. but definitely somebody like a Omar Figueroa. Maybe even a Adrian Broner 2 rematch. I wouldn't mind seeing that at 47 after the Omar Figueroa fight.
Yeah, that'll
Devin
be
Alexander,
that'll be interesting. Yeah, I damn sure want to see Devin Alexander now that he's
He
training
just
with
trying to
Roy
throw
Jones.
everybody at my Texas brother.
What'd you say? What'd you say, bro?
I said he just trying to throw everybody at my Texas brother, Omar Figueroa. He don't really like Omar Figueroa.
Okay, okay. Shit,
Mm-hmm.
I just want the homie to get some good fights, man.
I think he would. I actually would like to see him against
Hey, bro, you still a little bit low again. Can you do what you did last time to make it go back up? What's up, one of
yeah.
them ones? One of the ones you in the building? South London, where you at? Okay, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, man, Omar Figueroa would be a good fight. I agree with you on that notion. You know what I'm saying? But the question is, can that motherfucker make 147? You know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm trying to see. Cause I know he working with Alex Ariza. You know what I'm saying? Chino McDonough, salute to him. Uh oh yeah. Oh, since I got my Cubano brother on here, it's been said that Ugas request WBC to grant immediate rematch with Porter. Is a rematch needed for this Porter and Ugas saga, or do y'all want to see Porter move on? You know what I'm saying? Uh, how y'all feel about Ugas in the Porter rematch, man? Y'all don't want to see that fight no more. Go ahead, Act. Let me know how you feel about it, man. Act, you there?
you said how I feel about the old guys fight.
Yeah. It's a, it's an article on Boxing Scene saying that Ugas want a rematch. So how you feel about
Oh, he said
that?
he want a rematch.
Yeah,
He said he want a rematch.
he say he want a rematch.
I think
Yo,
I'm gonna look his way because that was already a tough fight. So he could want a rematch, but it may not happen. You know, I mean, but I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
Okay.
you can hear me?
Yeah, one of the
I
ones.
know
I
you
can
got
hear now,
something
bro.
to say.
What's up, one of them ones?
Yeah, man, I'm blessed, man. Salute to the panel. You know what I mean? I'm in the building, live and direct, in full effect. It ain't nothing long. I hear you talking about the rematch. I don't want to see that shit again.
Right. Okay. Okay. I feel you, my UK brother. I feel you. I ain't mad at you. Famous. If you still there, how you feel about it? The Ugas.
Yo, you hear noise in the background?
Nah, bro.
You
Nah,
hear noise in the background?
nah, bro.
All
You
right,
good?
yeah, I'm the same. I don't want to see that
Okay.
rematch.
You breaking up a
No
little bit.
rematch, especially Ugas
Okay.
don't have no. He
Yeah.
don't
You breaking up a little bit, bro. Okay. You went back on mute.
have
Oh shit. Yeah. I can't hear you. I can't hear you, famous. I can't hear you, bro. But yeah, it sounded like you said you don't want to see that shit, man.
a
I mean, how you feel about that 503?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just breaking up, man.
I can hear you a little
Okay,
bit,
cool.
bro. You are I can hear you a little bit more better. Say something.
Can you hear me? All right. Uh,
Damn, everyone's breaking up.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on today. YouTube hating on us, man. Goddamn. I got a nice little panel in here too. But
man,
go.
we'll just have out later.
What you said? I don't know what the fuck that nigga said, but yeah,
Fighters, I don't want anybody can outbox him. We know. All right, let me come right back.
all right,
Right back.
yeah, yeah, this shit, this
Man,
shit.
503.
Yeah,
Okay, let me just say my little take. Can you hear me now? Let me say my little take because I got to go. But on as far as the Ugas, yeah, I was saying I didn't want to see that rematch with him and Sean Porter because, like I said, Ugas, he's strong, he's sturdy, but he don't got no footwork to cut no ring off. You can't beat no top five guys like that. None of them, unless you catch them automatically slipping. If you ain't got no footwork to cut out the ring at all, you're not beating them. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it. And I think obviously look at Laura. Laura felt like he beat Hurd.
right,
Any Cuban that's in the close fight is not gonna get a rematch. You already know how boxing is. Boxing is a
facts,
fucked up game when it comes to Cubans.
right. You're not lying, brother. You're
So
not
that's
lying,
my
man.
take on it. Nothing short in the stick. And what I think, see, with Ugas, he didn't put his foot on the gas, man. He didn't put his foot on the gas against Porter. Of course, he was looking for him, but bro, this is not you stand there and you trade. You know what I'm saying? If you thinking that's the fight Porter was going to fight, absolutely run, man. For Sean Porter now, that he got the title, he's not going to be fighting like the way he used to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be Sean Porter and Sean Porter footwork. You know what I'm saying? Garcia, I want that. I want to see it. It was Sean Porter again. That was just a waste. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter now that he got the title, he's not gonna be fighting like the way he used to fight. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be doing. He's gonna be in and out. He's gonna be boxing, and he's gonna be if he can beat you up on the inside. If he can't, this is his new style of boxing. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to retain the championship. He's not just trying to waste all them punches, get ineffective punching, no credit from the judges. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter is trying to mold his style to a different style. People like, well, you see, he was boxing, he was this.
Right, famous. Okay, yeah, he my brother. You going in and out. You
I'm in
going
and
in
out.
and out. Yeah, you in and
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
bro.
I'm gonna get off this live stream. I appreciate everybody who's on the panel. Stay ready, boxing. Everybody else that's on the panel, 503. Make sure y'all go subscribe to everybody on the panel. It's famous AAA. Make sure you go subscribe to my channel. Shout out to the LDBC, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, bro. I'm gonna send you a link when I go live again, though, bro.
Yeah,
'Cause
definitely, definitely.
I definitely want to get your thoughts on more shit, but
hey, brother.
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah,
you
yeah,
jumping
I
on.
think I seen.
yeah,
I think I seen you in the
definitely,
chat, right? Famous athletic, right? That's you, right?
bro.
Okay, I'm gonna let you dip, man, because I
Appreciate
know
that.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my brother Famous Athletics, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the best LDBC channels on YouTube, man. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite channels. You know what I'm saying? He makes some good videos for sure. Um, but yeah, man, don't nobody really want to see that Ugas and Sean Porter rematch. Ugas need to just move on, man. Try to get a title shot somewhere else. Maybe Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford will fight you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna be real. But yeah, moving on.
Hey, let me say something first, real quick. 503, man. I like the way you stood in your square, man. When the lions are coming at you, man, you stood in your square and you was barking back. When who was it? Who was it? Yeah, man. Ack was going real hard and heavy on yard, man. You was like, nah, man. Lions in the camp. Lions in the camp.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. People don't want to admit how good my boy Anthony Yard is, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? He gonna really be he gonna be the black king over there in the UK in a few, man.
Right.
Tell him, man. He
Yeah,
coming
man.
for Anthony
I like the way
Joshua,
you
man.
stood in your square, man. I like the way you stood in your square and you weren't backing down, man.
Man,
You know what I
all
mean?
he got to do is beat Sergey Kovalev and unify with the rest of these guys. Um, you know, it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, man. But yeah, it's said that Maurice Hooker wants to unify at 140. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
he want all the belts, man. Do you feel like it's some good fights at 140?
Of course, there's some good fights at 140. I mean, hey man, look, all these guys they should go to glory. You know, they should go to glory. And if Maurice Hooker thinks that he's about that life at this stage in his career, and he wants to take out Just Taylor, and he wants to take out Baranchek and Regis Prograis, if he thinks he's about that life right now, you know what I mean? Let the young man shine. Let the young man shine. I mean, I think he'll get knocked the fuck out, but oh my bad, we can't swear and all that. I think he gets knocked out, but um, no, I mean he should if he feels that way, he should do that. But I just hope that there's some sensible people in his corner, in his camp that can say, hey, look, man, you know what I mean? Let's work our way towards certain things. I mean, he's what 26 fights in. Okay, he's 26 fights in. He's 29 years old. Um, why not? Why not, man? You want that smoke with Josh Taylor? Prove us wrong, prove me wrong. I want people to prove me wrong, because when I say things, it's not fact, it's not set in stone. It's not like, okay, that's the fact of the universe, so that's how it's gonna go down. Man, look, Josh Taylor's gonna smoke him, but prove me wrong, man. That's what I want. Muhammad Ali prematurely said that he
You
was
think
the
Josh
greatest of
Taylor
all
gonna
time.
go, you think Josh Taylor gonna be Maurice
Man,
Hooker?
Josh Taylor's too fundamentally sound for Maurice Hooker, man. Maurice Hooker, he ain't got no power. Well, actually, I'm not going to say that. Let me retract that statement
Mm-hmm.
because he has got 17 knockouts, so that must count for something, right? But his power is suspect to me. His power is suspect to me. Josh Taylor is sound. He's a solid, sound fighter. He's more bona fide to me than Maurice Hooker. Although even Josh Taylor needs to prove himself. He needs a name that you can point to on his resume to say, okay, look, he defeated my man there. So there's a lot of proving to be. There's a lot of decent fights to be made. If Maurice Hooker, I mean, his age, his stage in his career, yeah, man, go for it, go for it. Let's see it. I
So
mean,
so
what do you
So
what do you
Josh
think?
Taylor is what champion? Do he hold a belt at 140? No, right?
Josh Taylor, no, he doesn't.
Okay,
He don't
okay.
he don't own no straps.
Okay, salute to the
I
chat. I see you, Miss Boxing. Jay Good, Tom Bangers, Toot Robinson, Mark Wonderlich. You know what I'm saying? South D Town. I see everybody in the building, man. I see everybody, man.
oh
Y'all smash the like button. What you was saying, bro?
Yeah, he Josh Taylor, he don't you got Victor Postal. I mean, he doesn't hold any straps, but he's got like a Mickey Mouse strap, like an interim strap.
Yeah, I seen him with that WBC intern belt. Then that's what that was.
Yeah,
Cause
interim
Jose
series or
Ramirez
whatever
is the
you call
champion at 140, right?
it. Jose Ramirez. You
Mm-hmm.
know what? 140, that's an interesting one. Let me look that up. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna come back to
Yeah.
you in a second. All right, I'll tell you who the champions are. You're
Okay,
right,
and
Jose
how you
Ramirez. Go
yeah,
ahead.
Jose Ramirez, yeah. How you feel about it? Maurice Hooker saying he want to unify at 140, man.
He
Eh,
gotta try. He
Baranchek.
gotta make that weight. He gotta make sure he make that weight good. I don't have an issue with it at all, but he just gotta make sure that he can make the weight, and I wouldn't be opposed to nothing that he does. I think that I thought that he would make the fight with Jose Ramirez. Because after the Alex Acedo shit, I thought I heard something about that or something that nature to it. Now I mean could possibly go down, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see.
right.
I mean, I want to see what happens with Prograis and this match that he got coming up in the World Boxing Series. So, it's a couple things forming in the 140 division. Uh, I would like to see a lot of those dudes unify. I wonder
Mm.
what Baranchek is going to do now. You
You
know,
got yeah,
because
that's
I
what I'm
heard that
saying. Okay, you got at super lightweight the champions. You got Jose Ramirez, Muhammad Mahimi, whoever this
you got
is,
you got Relic,
Relic, Baranchik,
check, yeah,
Maurice Hooker.
and Jose Ramirez.
Yeah, Jose. Yeah, you got Jose Maria. Yeah, Jose Ramirez, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Pro Gray,
Muhammad Mimon.
Muhammad Mimon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know about this Muhammad guy. I never seen him before, but
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, I've never seen the brother either. But hey, man, look, I definitely think Hooker, he's got a chance against Baranchek. I think he's got a chance against Baranchek. I know Stay Ready, he really feeling it. He's really feeling Baranchek, but I think he's got a chance there, man. I mean, Hooker's not no bum, you know. He's got a chance either way, man. He could beat Taylor. I just don't see it right now. Progray again, I think is a little too much for him right now as well. You know, Progray to me looks like the more solid, disciplined fight. I don't know, man. Hooker just looks too tentative, like he's you can almost he just how can I explain it? He looks like he looks like he's kind of learning on the job. Like he
okay,
doesn't look he doesn't exude the confidence.
okay.
When you
Well, you
see
got
Progray, when
you got
go
Prograde
ahead.
versus Relic. You got. I'm gonna let you cook, but you got Progrades versus Relic on Saturday, April 27th,
Yeah,
in Lafayette, Louisiana, and you got Donaire versus TT.
yeah.
So
Tay Tay, the South African guy, right?
yeah, Tay Tay. Okay,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you
Tay Tay,
said?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, yeah. Well, this gonna be close to me, man. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, my bad. Shit, what was I even saying?
You was talking about
Yeah,
you was talking about Prograde.
say Hooker to me, I just don't see the confidence. I don't see the confidence in him. I see a guy who's kind of a little bit nervous, not quite too sure about himself. You know, but when you see Progray and Taylor, man, they know them guys there, they know what they're about, you know what I mean? And I see that confidence. And I think just even that, just makes me question Hooker, like to as to whether he's ready, even right now. But as I say, man, I want people to be great. I want to be proven wrong. I want people to win fights that they're not supposed to be winning, because that's what all-time greats are made of. When you win fights you're not due to win, that's what makes you great. If Mikey beats Spence in convincing fashion, he is going to be pound for pound number one. He has to be, right? But I want to be proven wrong, man. But how you feel about that 503? I ain't even heard how you feel about Hooker uh, consolidating the
Listen,
division.
listen. Hooker, he all bog no bite right now for me, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you, man. My guy at 140, man, that I want to be successful is a Prograde. Simply because he fighting one of the best right now in Relic, And I'm
Yeah.
looking at Relic's record right now. He
Doesn't
hasn't been
sound like
he hasn't been knocked out, and he lost to Barthélemy and Ricky Burns.
I
And
like your
Ricky
style.
and Ricky Burns is a well known veteran. Okay, why you say that, bro?
Man, I like your style, man. See, that's who I'm rooting for as well. Regis Prograde. That's
Yeah,
my guy at 140. Yeah. And as for that relic, he lost to Bartholomew, but he avenged that loss. He
right,
also
right.
beat
That's what I'm looking
um
at. This is what I'm like. Oh, damn, we came back and beat this guy. You know what I'm saying?
he also beat Edward Troyanovsky. Troyanovsky got starched by Ndongo in the first round. He beat Ricky Burns. I don't rate Ricky Burns, but he's a veteran. That guy's had over like 50 fights. You understand what I'm saying? So this guy, you know, he's there, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm definitely gonna watch this. I wish I could go to it, man, but I ain't gonna be able to make it down to Louisiana for that one. But if he fight Josh Taylor, I'm going to that motherfucker. If he fight Josh Taylor in Louisiana in the States, I'm going to that.
Yeah. Well, Josh Taylor is fighting in Scotland with a Japanese guy as well by the name of Naoya Inoue. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him. He's called the Monster because he is a monster, man. At that weight division, that guy's serious, serious bad news. Um,
And
yeah, Josh Taylor there.
you got as well as the World Boxing Super Series, you got those Ticos versus Tabiti in the
Yeah,
cruiserweight semifinal, and you got Breeze versus Glowacki, and that's going
yeah.
down in June. So yeah, man, the World Boxing Super Series, they get into it, man. You
Yeah,
know,
I mean, uh, my man as well, Josh Warrington. He's fighting in June as well. I'm not sure. Did you know about Josh Warrington, Father Fu?
yeah, that's the guy that beat the bitch ass Jackal.
Yeah, man. That's him, man. Josh Warrington is man. He's another one. He's one of my favorites at that 126 division. So I'm looking out for him as well.
He wanna move up, I think though. But I think Shakur Stevenson is calling him out.
That's right. Yeah, man. I like that. I like that. I like the sounds of that fight. Shakur Stevenson, he did call him out straight after his fight. He said, "Hey, man, that Warrington, I want that guy." And that will be a good fight. Styles make fights. Josh Warrington is a calm forward guy, relentless energy and pressure. Um, he wants to bang.
Who was
Uh,
he signed with?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I'm not sure.
Okay.
But that will be a good fight. It will be a good win for Shakur
I think he was
Stevenson if he
Frank
can
Warren,
get
bro,
that.
if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's from the north, so he might well be with Frank Warren. He might well be with Frank Warren. Oh, and I've got another one for you to check out, man. I know you're gonna like this one. Trust me. Check this woman out. Uh, um, Nicole Adams, Nicola Adams. Sorry, Nicola Adams. Um, I know you can have appreciation for her. She a two-time Olympic gold medalist from the UK. I tried to sneak it in your chat one time. I don't know if you read it, but I want you to check her out, man, because I want to get your opinion on her. I really do want to get your opinion specifically, 503. Nicola Adams, two-time Olympic gold medalist. She's won every competition that she could possibly be in the amateurs. She's only 6-0 in the professional game, but she's nice, man.
Mm. I find that weird. Like, why ain't nobody talking about this girl? You know,
Um, she's
because
known.
I haven't heard of her. I
Yeah,
haven't
in
heard
my
of her.
opinion, she's the best female boxer I've ever seen. But she's known among hardcore boxing fans in the UK. But I guess, yeah, she's just not known in where you are. Yeah, you won't have heard of her. Maybe you might have heard of her from the Olympics because she's won it twice. But she's real nice with the hands, man. Trust.
But why isn't none of the top guys in the UK talking about her? Like the Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren. You know what I'm saying? Why they not talking about her?
Because in the UK, a lot of people don't have a lot of respect for women's boxing. And if I'm honest with you, I'm not really into women's boxing either. But I just like her
I
because
mean, but
she
you
is
got Eddie
very,
Hearn promoting Katie Taylor though.
yeah, you've got Katie Taylor, you've got Tasha. There's another black woman, Tasha, I forgot her name, Tasha something. She's signed with Eddie Hearn as well, but she got knocked out though. So we definitely have a lot of women boxers. Our women get in over here, but it's just when you speak to people, a lot of people like Billy Joel and a lot of these boxing pundits, they've got this kind of archaic view on women's boxing. They don't want to see women get hurt and all this bullshit, man. And these women get it in. They get it in. Um, but it's Katie Taylor. I don't know. Katie Taylor, I don't know, she's just kind of been pushed. And maybe it's the weight class as well. You know what I mean? It's uh she fights a flyweight, super flyweight, you know what I mean? So Katie Taylor's like a flipping, what is she like, welterweight or super welterweight
Yeah,
or
something
whatever,
like that.
you know.
Yes.
So that might have something to do with it. But trust me, 503. Hey, 503, don't forget, man. I want you to check her out, man, because I want to get your opinion. I value your opinion. You know what I mean? I just want to hear what your commentary is gonna be after
That's what
you've
I'm
watched a
saying, bro.
couple of her
Like,
fights.
I gotta check her out, man. I'm probably finna go check her out right now, man, because we got some dope female fighters here in America, man. You know, Clarissa Shields being, you know, right there at the head of the pack, man. We got Alicia Baumgartner, man. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful boxer, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I don't know, bro. You say Nicola Adams. I'm gonna have to check that out,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I'm gonna have to check that out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we definitely got some dope female fighters in America, man. I'm definitely excited about Clarissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? I want to see her in this hammer fight. You know what I'm saying? Next month too, as well. We're gonna be talking about that.
Yeah, she's fighting in April, right?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
fight. She
And
fight.
Nicola Adams, right? Her moniker is the Lioness.
How you spell Nicholas? Nicola.
It's Nicola.
Okay.
Nicola, Nicola, and then Adams
Okay,
is
I found her.
It's the Lioness right there, you know.
Oh yeah, she a black girl. That's dope.
Yeah, man. Our sisters get in over here, man. And are ramping out the business.
Oh yeah, damn. She like animals and dogs and shit. She, okay, yeah. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, she swings both ways as well, if you know what I'm saying. Like, she actually swings both ways. I'm not even just talking about boxing.
Right. Okay. That's what's up, man. That's
In
what's up.
fact, you should, if you want to check something out, Isabel Milan. That fight right there, you can watch that one there, where she schools that chick there, man. She shouldn't have even
Okay.
been in the ring. She shouldn't have even been in the ring.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm definitely gonna be tuned into her now. I got her on my Instagram, so I'm gonna be
Oh, you
checking out.
got
I'm
her?
gonna go check out
Oh,
some.
okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
be checking her out, man. I'm gonna look at some highlights when we get off here. But my brother Fuller just fell in the building, man. What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's happening with
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm glad you was able to file in, man.
you? Yeah, just kind of come through, I don't know what y'all talking about, but I'll, see if I can chime in whatever you guys were rapping about.
Uh, we was talking about the 140 pound division, and I don't know, we just started talking about women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? We just got on women's boxing. I don't know. One of the ones was telling me about Nicola Adams, and we just started talking about women's boxing. But yeah, man, it said that Maurice Hooker, he wants to unify all of 140, and we was looking at all the guys at 140, man. And how do you feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Because we know Prograde, he finna fight Relic soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Next month. So I basically said that I'm rooting for Prograde, and I want him and Josh Taylor to fight. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I think those two are the ones that are like the main links at 140 are Prograis and Josh Taylor. You know, Maurice Hooker, I don't know. I don't know if he can swim with the Sharks. You know,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if that performance was just like, you know what I mean? Like his last performance was just to like bait people in to want to fight him or something like that. But yeah, it remains to be seen. I know that Ramirez doesn't want any parts of Prograis.
Facts. Facts. And I'm glad. I'm glad. You know what, bro? Thank you, man. I'm glad you said that, bro. Like real talk, man. I'm glad you said that, man. I don't know why this guy ducking, man. I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, he definitely ducking, bro. Like, no doubt about it. Like, if anything, I don't know if he a top ranked fighter, but if he a top ranked fighter, he will try to hold on to that belt as long as possible. As much as possible, you know? So that's what I got on it. I don't think he gonna be really in any hurry to fight those other guys, you know. Amir Imam disappointed me, man. But it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, man. The Mary Mom let a lot of people down, myself included. The young master, you know what I'm saying? He didn't live up to his potential, man. And now, Granados is eating off that win, bro. He didn't got so many more key fights just from beating the Mary Mom, just like Chino McDonough did off of Adrian Broner. You know, that's why we always want to see the best fight in the best, because it's gonna lead to another good fight.
Let
You
me,
know?
I
Go
was
ahead,
gonna,
go ahead, Quattro. What you got for me?
I was gonna say, who do you think beat up Amir Imam worse, Jose Ramirez or Adrian Granados?
I gotta roll with my brother Granados, man. I think Granados gave him a real South Side Chicago ass whooping. A real good Midwestern ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? He just I don't know, he just got beat up, bro. I'm gonna just say that. He got beat up bad. Who you think he looked worse at with? Jose or Granados? At
I thought Ramirez got him a little better. I think his eye was lumped up and all of that after the fight. He didn't look physically as bad in the Adrian Granados fight. Adrian Granados just beat him up, like you said, old school Southside Chicago beat them. But I think Jose Ramirez, he really like damaged him physically. Did he fight after that?
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Ever since he really lost, man, like I just had to leave him alone, man. Cause like you was losing to people that you're not even supposed to lose to, champ. Like I don't know, man. Like he I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's him or his training or what. But you wasn't supposed to get beat up like how you got beat up versus Granados, man. You know. And it is no way that you finna come back and fight any of these guys at 140, man. I got Maurice Hooker stopping you. I got Prograis destroying you. Josh Taylor gonna style on you, make you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I,
man.
I'm not, I'm not gonna lie.
Get back out here to your parking lot. That's why.
What you say, bro? What you say?
I was saying, how did you think Maurice Hooker looked that night? The other night. Did you watch it?
Nah, I didn't ever get a chance to watch Maurice Hooker, man. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
to you.
Yeah, I was watching two fights at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check it out on the zone, bro. I haven't really been watching the zone shit, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna check it out though. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check out more research. But yeah, man. It's a bunch of other shit that's going on, man. Oh shit. It says I just seen this right here on boxing scene. Uh, top rank to add Sanders, Warrington, and Frampton, maybe Dubois. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Says multiple sources have confirmed to boxing that former WBO middleweight champion Billy Joe Saunders, Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton will join top rank stable soon. Like Fury, Saunders, Warrington, Frampton. Also promoted by Frank Warren. Okay. So all these guys are signing to top rank now. All these UK boys. Saunders, Warrington, Frampton, and Dubai. I mean,
Dope, man.
Frank Warren is giving his fighters a Bob Arum. That's what he's doing.
yeah,
I don't know.
he's selling his soul to the devil to to,
Yeah.
to, to get his fighters on ESPN in America. So that way he don't have to deal with Al Heyman and Showtime. He rather sell his soul to the devil than to let a black man be in control of something.
But you know what's messed up about the whole thing?
What?
Now Bob Arum's going to make way more money than him on his own fighters. Like
Facts.
yeah,
Facts.
he's gonna be like milking his own fighter.
So now,
Way more money.
so now when Billy Joe Saunders want to unify with all these other guys, Canelo and Boo Boo and Triple G, all these fights gonna be in the States. Bob Arum gonna have his hand in the cookie jar, fool. Frank Warren, you dumb fucker. You should have stayed independent and just he could have been an independent contractor, bro, for all his fights.
Yeah, absolutely. But
You know what I'm saying?
It's a witness protection because when you really think about it, at ESPN, there's really nobody that these dudes can really fight. That's going to be like a really hard touch for them.
Right.
And Bob Arum is the king of the in-house fight. So I don't think Billy Joe is going to fight.
I'm telling you though. I'm gonna tell you. That's gonna be a good look because I want Shakur Stevens to fight Frampton. I mean Warrington.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And maybe Frampton too, if possible. You know what I'm saying? I want Shakur Stevens to fight all them boys, all them UK boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't know why a lot of these UK guys are either signing with these American promoters or they're fighting in America now, man.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's like yeah, pretty much. UK boxing is selling out.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. They selling out to Boston to the old school boxing, Boston Georgia boxing. That's how Boston Georgia was the middleman.
Yeah.
He knew the nigga that had the plug. Okay, he knew the nigga. And the Colombians was like, damn, how the fuck is he selling all that shit this fast? Because he knew the nigga that was the plug. That's how. And that's what Bob Arum is. He know where the plug at. So he gonna tax you just to get to where you need to get to. And all these UK fighters are selling out to this. You even got Dillian White contemplating about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
All of them, bro. All of them. Dylan White, AJ, Dog Bow's over there, or Dog Bay, or
Nah, Dog Bay already signed the top rank.
Yeah, he's signed to top rank.
That fight with Navarrete was on ESPN.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. watch. Yard is
Bob
probably gonna
Arum,
go over there
Bob
for
Arum is
Waxy.
making a shitload of money off all these fighters, bro. When they fight on ESPN, and now he getting UK money. So whenever Bob Arum die, bro, and he lead whoever he lead that company to, is gonna be well off. Cause see what Bob Arum do, he signed all of the young talent. You know what I'm saying? So he got Shakur Stevenson, you know, Teofimo Lopez, he got Michael Conley. You know what I'm saying? He got a few fighters that can hold that top rank up for years to come if they do it right. And now that he adding all these UK fighters as well, it's just gonna double up.
Well, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what he does with these UK guys, whether he's just gonna push them in the UK or whether he's gonna try and break them into America.
No, I,
We'll have to
I,
see
I
how
think
that
he's gonna.
goes.
I think he's gonna try to break them into America, man. You know, but
Because
I think
I don't.
they gonna start off small though in the UK, like that I don't the Robert Hall town or something like that is where they fought that last Friday, Anthony Yard and Daniel Dubois. They said that boxing hasn't been there in like 10 years or something. You know what I'm talking about? One of them ones.
So what was that 503?
Well, what Anthony? Do you know that venue that Anthony Yard and them fought in Saturday?
Um. Yeah, oh yeah, that was in the Royal Albert Hall. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
Royal Albert Hall.
yeah,
Yeah, that's the name of it.
yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
some, some
That's
big
a
big venue in the UK.
well, it's a very historical boxing venue in the UK. You know, what I mean, there's a lot of um historical bouts that have taken place. Like it's the place. You know, well, it's not the place, but it's an old school traditional boxing. You know, where boxing fights happen. You know what I mean? So um, it's been yeah, I think because of the O2, you know what I mean, a lot of the bigger fights happen at the O2, and obviously the super fights happen at Wembley. Um, Perhaps the Royal Albert Hall has taken a bit of a back seat. I mean, there's other venues as well. You've got Kensington as well, and things like that. So yeah, I mean, there is UK talent coming through, but as we say, you know, they're Bob Arum is signing a lot of them, and the only reason why I would imagine people like Billy Joel would sign to Bob Arum is to try and cash in on the American market. You know what I mean? I can't imagine that he would sign to Bob Arum for Bob Arum to promote UK fights in the UK. You know what I mean? Because we got enough promoters that can do that. So as you say, I think they're going to try and break them in on undercards slowly to try and get the American public to see if they will buy into the whole um, British thing. I mean, why not? You know, they've done it with the Eastern Europeans, so it should be slightly easier for these UK guys to try and penetrate the American market. But I can't see it going any further than hardcore boxing fans, me personally. The only one that would have any kind of success with casual boxing fans is Tyson Fury. You know, but other than that, all these other UK guys, man, like Dylan White, I don't know, but you
Yeah.
know, Dylan White's gonna have to fight someone like Wilder or someone like that to you know, really I don't like the way he talks either. He talks out the side of his mouth. One lip is going one way, the other lip is going the other way. I know them New York cats, man, they're gonna jump all over him, man. This
Okay.
motherfucker
Okay.
talking out the side of his mouth.
Check this out. One of them ones. I got some other
Yeah, go
breaking
for
news
it.
for you. And you're a UK dude, so I gotta get your perspective on this. Um, it said that Billy Joe Saunders is supposed to be in Wembley, April 13th, and Daniel Dubois is supposed to be on his undercard. You know he going after that vacant WBO title at super middleweight. You know, because Gilberto Ramirez dropped his belt. He
Hmm.
supposed to be fighting Sheet Fat Isu, some guy, some German guy. I don't know how you say his name.
Wait. 503. Let me just articulate what you just said, right? So,
Right.
Silly Ho Saunders is supposed to be fighting at Wembley on April the 13th, the date that Anthony Joshua had, but later cancelled. So, Silly Ho's supposed to be taking that mantle. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, this on boxing scene, man.
Man,
At
man,
Wembley
I don't
Arena.
know. I don't know whether someone's trolling with that, but the idea that Silly Ho could sell out Wembley against some no-named opponent, come on, man. The best chance that he's got of selling out Wembley is if he was fighting Chris Eubank Jr. or something like that. And even then, I don't see that selling out Wembley. So I don't know who wrote that article on the boxing scene. I don't know who that is, but and
It was written by Elliot Foster at the boxing scene.
I mean, I don't know about that. There's no the only way he's selling out Wembley is if he's fighting in the in some little room in Wembley or something, in some little section of Wembley. He ain't selling out Wembley, not City Hall. He ain't got fans like that.
Maybe him and Tyson Fury together.
Oh,
Maybe
Oddfella just made a point. He said Wembley Arena is different from the stadium. Did you say Wembley Arena or stadium?
Wembley Arena.
Oh, arena. Okay. It depends what the capacity is. I mean, I don't know, man. You know what? It depends what the capacity is.
So what's the difference between the Wembley and the Wembley Arena? One of
Well,
them ones.
Wembley Stadium is the actual stadium. You know what I'm saying? That's like 90,000 capacity. So imagine where's Spencer's fighting at the Cowboy Stadium, which is like what 110 K. Imagine
Yeah.
filling out that whole stadium. You get me? So Wembley Arena is like the Barclays. Do you get where I'm coming from? It's like, you know, the Barclays is like an arena. It's a venue. It's a venue, should I say.
Okay, but
So
is it like all at the same? Is it like the same place?
yeah, yeah. Well, the stadium is the stadium, and then the arena is like a separate um it's like a separate dwelling. It's like a separate building to the stadium. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's yeah, it's just like you know, it's similar like to the O2, the Barclays. It's a separate arena. But I can't remember what the numbers are. I can't remember what the capacity is, and whether they have like different arenas as well. Like whether they have like a 10,000, 15, 20. I can't remember on the seating.
Right. Yeah, cause down here in Texas, man, where Earl fighting at the AT&T Stadium it can hold 100,000, but it also has a capacity of 80,000. You know what I'm saying? But it can expand to 100,000. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got us one down here, man. That's why I say I wouldn't mind AJ coming to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? And selling that and trying to sell that out.
I think he's got a lot of work to do before he tries to even attempt to sell out the Cowboy Stadium. You know what I mean? In the UK, in London, he's put a lot of work in to be able to sell out Wembley and stuff like that. He's had a very successful marketing campaign and all of that. But when he goes over to Texas or even the United States in general, he's going to have to start all over again, and it's going to be questionable as to whether he captures the American consciousness. You know what I mean? Um, you know, he may sell, he may not. It's just one of them things where we have to see what happens. I mean,
Right.
I wish nothing but success for the brother. You know, if he can sell out stadiums in the United States, then he's going to be making bank, man. Because you know your ticket prices are crazy over there.
Facts. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. When him and Deontay Wilder fight, man, I could see that fight happening in Dallas at the Cowboy Stadium. I could see that fight happening in Atlanta at at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. I could see that fight happening in New Orleans, Louisiana, at the Superdome. You know what I'm saying? This is like a 70,000 capacity places. You know what I'm saying? But they can expand that shit to 80,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That fight can happen. I could see it. Being in the Madison Square Garden or the Barclays. But
yeah. I mean,
I would rather Joshua Wilder to be like in Atlanta or in Texas, or you know what I'm saying. I would rather it be down here, but it can be really anywhere in America, and it's gonna sell.
Yeah, they both would. It would take the two of them. I believe it will take the two of them, both Wilder and Joshua, um, to to sell that. And I do believe it would do numbers because AJ's got all of the straps via the WBC, and Wilder is he's known for that knockout power, so it definitely could sell. But me personally, I would prefer to see a fight like that in Nigeria. I would love to see them man there because Wilder as well, he's Nigerian as well. So I would love them man there to bring that ecosystem to Nigeria. All the hotels and the casinos, that whole ecosystem. If they took that to Nigeria, man, that would be a good look for them guys there, man. You know what I mean? Like, but it depends. There's a lot of politics involved, and it's it's the finances have to make sense. But that's just my opinion. I like to see people bring the shine. AJ is the man of the moment right now. Wilder is the man of the moment right now, and these guys have got Nigerian heritage. So if it's not them, then who? Who would put the shine on Nigeria? Because it's not just the fight. There's a lot of other opportunities that can come from hosting such a fight in Nigeria. The world will be on Nigeria. The world media will be on Nigeria at that time. And I ain't no Nigerian either. I've got Nigerian in my family and all of that, but I ain't no
Right.
Nigerian. So I ain't even trying to cap. But I just think that if there was a two-fight deal involved, then yeah, of course it should happen in America. But I would definitely love to see that in Nigeria for sure.
Yeah, man. That's cool. Fula, what's y'all thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, I guess with this ESPN move and all the particulars involved, I think it's just their attempt at trying to like compete with the U.S. market basically. Uh, and I mean, it is what it is. Uh, I don't know. Maybe it opens the door for like top ranked guys to in the U.S. to fight in the U.K. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I think like it is. I can just say we're officially in Cold War in boxing. Certain promoters or certain advisors, whatever you want to call it, they have control over certain divisions. Like the zone has, which one we call it, the middleweight division sewn up, PBC, welterweight, uh, and to a lesser extent, heavyweight sewn up. Uh, Top rank, the smaller weight divisions are pretty much sewn up over there. Golden Boy, can't really say what they have sewn up. So, it is what it is. It's business tactics. But at the end of the day, I think like the fans lose and the true lovers of boxing lose because they don't get to see the fights that they want to see and the fights that would generate the most money. You know, So that's just my take on it. You know.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Fula. Quattro Cinco. Well, yeah, bro. You there?
Yeah, you call me Ocho Cinco. What were we talk about? My fault, bro.
Oh, how you feel about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua, man? Like, what do you think that fight should happen?
I don't care where it happens, as long as it do happen.
Yeah,
I want that fight to happen. It's been long overdue. You know what I mean? It's like just like you're just tired of hearing about it. Like every day, you like, is it ever gonna come to pass? You know what I mean? Just give him the 50-50, man. God, man. Eddie Hearn needs to stop being cheap. I gotta be the cheapest white boy. Sorry to bring racing I ever seen in my life. American white boys ain't cheap like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like what's going on? Just give the man 50-50. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, we ain't even gonna have to worry about you, the owner of the zone. That's why he wanna sit down and meet with Wilder. And hopefully he do the right thing. And then they push Eddie Hearn into making the fight with AJ. Like, 'cause I ain't gonna lie, the fans definitely deserve that fight, man. Like, it's long overdue. I just hope that it, actually happens. You know what I mean? I hope the business aspect of it gets taken care of here and now, like we have it in the next couple of months. Todd all is he say, she said. You know what I mean? It's just I just want AJ to get knocked out so I can say I was right.
Yeah, man. And if it's in New York, man, I hope you know, you go to that joint, man.
I want to say too
I'm
that
going. I'm going.
I want to say too that he has to work together because at this point there really is no choice. Like with this scrambling for fighters going to these with these promotions, he has to make a power move to counter that. Like if he doesn't, it's going to be like it's not going to be a good look for him. So he has to like really realize that you have to work together, to make the most money. I think this is what some of these guys, like, they're too greedy, man. Like, they're not looking at the bigger picture because if you have a Joshua Wilder 1 and it's classic, it leads to a number 2, which means more money. Possibly leads to another 3, which means more money. They need to look at these things, man. But they're just not far-sighted enough. That's the problem.
All right. All right. Yeah, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the all fella, man, that just fell in the building. Go ahead and let me know how you feel about the situation.
Yeah, man. I'm in agreement with one of them ones. I think it's high time for them to take their talents out to Africa. You know what I mean, and pay some dues to you know what I mean to the motherland. They both have lineage from Nigeria. I don't see why not. Why that fight can't happen. There's so many numerous thousands, hundreds of thousands of millionaires in Nigeria that would be able to come together and stage this a big event like this. Like I was alluding to in the chat, Lennox Lewis during his prime, during his title reign, he actually lost his belts to Hassim Rahman in South Africa. So it's not like we haven't seen um, a fight of this magnitude in our generation happen on the motherland. So I don't see why not now? You know, dig. Do like I said, it's gonna be a 2 fight deal. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a rematch. So yeah, at least have one of them. What preferably the first one in Nigeria, and then the second one, whoever takes the win, um, gets the home court advantage. In the dig, but yeah, I would love to see that. I, I want boxing to go back to the days of where the heavyweight champion of the world goes around the world. You know what I mean? And fights in different spots where we can see championship boxing in different locales instead of just the same meccas. You know what I mean? The same hot spots over and over again. Other places need to get that shine. Like I think even back with the Rubble in the Jungle, how many how it influenced the boxing culture in Congo and whatnot. Like the Thriller in Manila. The Philippine has a huge boxing culture because of those fights. You in the dig? So us as boxing, like the people, the proponents of boxing, that have
the wherewithal and the power to put, you know what I mean, to stage different fights across the world, they should be doing that because that helps grow the sport. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, especially when you have the two biggest stars, the best heavyweights in the world against each other, it's best to do it on a world stage. You know what I mean, and share some of the wealth. So not just the U.S. and the U.K., but the rest of the world. You know what I meaning Africa. So yeah. I would like to see. I would like to see a neutral location for the both of them for the first fight, and then the winner takes it all.
Yeah, and I want to add as well that I agree 100% what my brother Oddfellow was saying. Um, you know, it, we all know that America is the mecca of boxing. Everybody goes to America to make it in general, and as it pertains to boxing, right? Either America or the UK. We all know that. We all know that Las Vegas, um, Atlantic City, New York, these are the hubs for boxing. We know that they're establishments, right? And even in the UK, the O2, Wembley, York Hall, these are established boxing institutions in the UK. All right. But why does it, as the odd fellow was suggesting, by taking a fight of that magnitude, two of the greatest heavyweights in today's era, taking that fight to Nigeria, the amount of inspiration that's going to generate among the youth and so forth. I mean, they've got a fighting culture in Nigeria. I mean, they've got a sport out there called Dembe, yeah, which is where the man will literally tie ropes around their hands and they swing it out, you know. Teeth are guaranteed to be flying out of your mouth in that thing there. You know what I mean? So it's not just that as well. It's the whole ecosystem. It's the, American fans. If you're a real true Wilder fan, fly out to Nigeria. Find out how much the tickets are. It's the same with the UK. People flew out to watch uh Foreman and Ali. They flew out there, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you fly out there, you're going to have to purchase Nigerian services, the hotels, the casinos, uh, food, restaurants. It's the entire ecosystem. Do you know what I'm saying? Nigeria definitely has the finances to fund such a thing. And dare I say it, they've even got the venues to fund such a thing. And as the old fella was saying, they've both got Nigerian lineage. I just think it's a no-brainer. AJ has actually even stated that what before his career's done, he wants to fight in Nigeria. And I think this would be the biggest fight of his life. This would be the perfect opportunity for him to do
Okay, what stadiums do they have over there, bro?
I'm not too sure off the top of my head, but I do know that they have some high capacity stadiums in
Yes,
both
they do.
Lagos, Abuja.
Port
I
Harcourt.
can't. Yeah, I can't tell you off the top of my head, but bro, they
Calabar
have got.
has a modern. All the major cities got modern stadiums, but particularly they would be looking at Abuja, which is the newest, the new capital of Nigeria, which is pretty much a brand new city, and Lagos, which is the financial capital of Nigeria. Thousands of millionaires live in Lagos, big financial district. They also house what we would call like an Olympic size type of stadium that seats between 45 to 50,000, state of the art. So yeah, definitely, they could definitely stage a event of this magnitude.
Yeah, yeah. I just think it'll be a good look, man. It'll be a good look for Africans as well. The inspiration effect would be massive on that.
Yeah, yeah, man, that would be dope, man.
I
You
think
know.
that would. I agree with the one of them ones with that. Um, I think what better place for, no offense, one of them ones to your man's for him to get knocked out, but is Nigeria. It's only right.
Hey, he's
It's
not my
only right.
man's. He's not my man's. But yeah, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just messing with you. I think that would be a good idea for them to have it in Nigeria. I think that would be pretty dope. Now, do you
I mean,
think that it would be as successful as it would be if it was in the UK or in America?
well, I mean, it's a no-brainer that if the fight was to take place in America and the UK, it's a guaranteed success, or it's an assured success, right? But you know, in terms of making it successful, you'd have to put the work in. You know what I mean? You have to market it right as it pertains to the fight taking place in Nigeria. At the end of the day, it, there's you got a lot of hardcore Wilder fanatics, fanatical Wilder fans. Yeah, if you're such a Wilder fan, then take your ass to Nigeria. You know what I mean? Let's see how much of a fan you are. You know what I mean? And over here, we already know that we've got hardcore Anthony Joshua fans, so they will go. They will travel to Nigeria to watch him fight.
You ain't
You
lying. Edge Notes is gonna be there. Edge
know?
Note,
Yeah.
Edge Note is
Well,
gonna be
West Africa on the whole they have a decent knowledge and a love for boxing. So I don't even if it was to just take place in Nigeria, it wouldn't just be a Nigerian event. I think the
Yeah.
whole of Africa is tuning in, you know what I mean, and taking it serious. Like African millionaires from all across the continent are flying in to Lagos, whether it be Lagos or Abuja, to fly into that event because that's exactly what it is. It's a world class event in
Yeah.
Africa.
Hey, Oddfella, you're 100% right. And the one thing about them Nigerians, man, they don't like to be outdone. You know what I mean? They want some straight flyboy things. You know what I mean? It's
Hell
all
yeah.
about, oh,
Oh
okay,
yeah.
it's a luxury.
If you ever go to a Nigerian wedding, like that shit, I was like, what the hell am I at right now? Those weddings, those Nigerian weddings, like even down here. I remember my Nigerian friend invited me to a wedding. I'm like, what the hell? This is better than any wedding I've been to since I've been here. You know, they do it big. Like they love to do it big in any way or shape or fashion. In any way, shape, or form, a Nigerian likes to do it big. I'm
Yeah,
dead
man.
serious.
They like to flash the cash. They don't want
They
to be
do.
outdone, and all
They
of that. And
do.
I'll say this as well. You Americans as well, man. You lot have got to start stepping up because you've been having it way too comfy and cozy for way too long. All the heavyweight champions, all the great fights happen to America, so you ain't got to do shit. All you got to do is maybe jump on a small little plane to the next couple states away and go and watch a fight. But when you're talking about, because in the UK we're used to this, you know what I mean? Like whether it's Lennox Lewis or Bruno, Ricky Hatton, or whoever, you know what I mean? Jump on a plane, go to Madison Square or wherever. But
Yeah.
you guys have got to show out for this. And as you know what? Fuck it. You, even do you know what? This could even just be marketed to Africans. West Africans would show out to this. They would fill that arena just
Yep,
off of
most
Africans
definitely.
alone.
Africans alone will show up and show out. You know what I mean, to that event. You know what I mean. West Africans alone, not to
Yeah,
even
West
like
Africans alone.
South Africa will be there too. The Congolese who are heavy, they'll be there too. Like I mean, but the West Africans can handle it on themselves. I'm talking about
Don't forget,
Togo, Benin, Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire. You know what I mean?
Cameroon,
don't,
Cameroon along with Nigeria. I mean,
don't
yeah,
forget Senegal and Cape Verde, man.
Senegal. You know what I mean?
Gambia, Ghana,
Salute to all
can't
my
Burkina
forget about
Faso,
niggas in
the
Dakar.
Yeah,
Togo.
man.
can't forget
Don't
about
forget
them
that
Cape
place.
Verde.
Yeah, don't forget Senegal and Cape Verde, dude.
Man, all of them guys, if you marketed this just to Africans alone, that fight would sell out. That fight would sell out, man.
You
And
know, hey, it'll do a lot for the economy. I'll say that. It'll do that. Look, I'll say this: if a fight like that happened, you would see a new fight academy. You would see a U.S. investor saying, "Oh, these guys are boxing crazy. Now I'm gonna build a gym over there or something like that."
exactly, that's my whole point
You'll
around
see.
it.
You'll
That's my
you'll
whole
see some
point
shit
around it.
like that. You'll see that happen. That's how it
Exactly.
works.
They'll realize,
Follow
right,
the
these
money.
Africans, man, they got natural strength, natural
Follow the
ability.
money. Follow the money.
It
You
happened with
know.
football. It happened with football, or what you guys call soccer. For the longest, people were talking about, oh, Africans, booty scratchers, and all this and that, all this nonsense. Now the game is full of Africans, nothing but Africans. You can't find an English team without an African in it. Whereas back in the 90s, it was, the Africans lack the IQ and the intelligence and all this and that. I'm telling you, man, all it takes is that spark for people to realize that there's raw talent
Raw
in.
talent. Even look at basketball, bro. Now there's Africans are prolific, you know what I mean, populating the NBA heavily. You know what I mean,
Look
and
at
not
Joel
just
Embiid.
populating the end of the bench. We talking about
Look
all
at Joel.
star players now,
Look
MVP
at Joel
type of
Embiid.
players.
Joel Embiid, Giannis. I can't
Yeah,
pronounce his
Tetakumbo,
name. Yeah,
Tetakumpo, yeah.
yeah. A lot of guys, man. A lot of guys. For real.
Emmanuel Mudiay, he played for the Knicks. He a Congolese. Like, yo, there's so many Africans now out there, you know what I mean? Putting in that work, you know what I mean? They got the skills, the fundamentals, and the basketball IQ, and they just pretty much picked up the game. You know what I mean? So,
The thing is, it's like our brothers. It's like our brothers in America. We come from necessity. We come from like a point that we gotta fight. So we
yep.
come from like necessity. So it's no different. We just lack the tools. That's the only thing.
My
We lack the
Wonderly,
tools.
my Wonderly says, let's see them in hockey. Why not, man?
What
Why
are you
not?
talking about? With seeing them in hockey? Actually, the first hockey players were black. You know what I mean? In the Maritimes, in Nova Scotia, in PEI, Prince Edward Island. Actually, the first black hockey league was the
Actually, never
colored,
knew that. I never knew that.
the colored hockey league of the Maritimes. Go look it up. You know what I mean? The black man invented the slap shot. The black man was the first man to even for the goalies to even go down on their knees to stop a puck. They were the first ones to do that in a dig. So yeah,
My
they
man.
Y'all better listen to our fella. Our fella's from Canada, damn it.
Yeah,
So
man.
that's
He's
a
dropping them,
Canadian sport.
So yeah,
dropping them
don't be talking
jewels.
that shit because I used to hear that growing up. Oh, black folks can't play hockey because we got weak
Yo,
ankles,
I
man.
heard that
I
too.
busted that. I
Yo,
busted that myth. You know what I mean? Weak
nah,
ankles. Weak ankles. I don't even break bones. I don't drink milk. I stopped drinking milk when I was maybe like 6 years old. I never broke a bone in my life. You know, dig? So you can't tell me I got weak ankles. But then every other week you breaking a bone. I mean, like, get out of here with that shit. You know what I mean?
I,
Busted
I
myths
wanted to
all
play
day.
hockey. I wanted to play hockey because I used to watch that movie The Mighty Duck. I don't know if y'all
Oh
remember
yeah,
Yep,
yeah. I
yep.
remember that movie. Yeah, yeah,
So when
yeah,
I was
yeah.
a kid, I always watched that movie. I wanted to
I used to
play.
like
My
that
mom
film.
was, my mom even laughed at me. She was like, "Man, you ain't playing no hockey." And then I just gave up on it, because I knew everybody in my neighborhood would make fun of me anyway. But you know what I mean? I'll say that to say this, man. If the kids wanted to try something like that, let them do it. I would let my kids try it if they was interested in it. But me, I guess it was a no go in my household. My mom,
I,
she wasn't
I
feeling hockey like that anyway.
I actually played UK, not UK hockey, but field hockey.
What?
You know,
That's
on
a
the
rugby.
no,
Nah,
no,
field
no.
hockey,
What is that?
it's
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 it's hockey
soccer
on the
with
grass.
sticks. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
soccer with
Yeah,
sticks.
you could say it's like ice hockey, but it's on the grass,
Okay.
and you're using sticks. And man, that ball that they use, man, is tough, man. If that you got to be wearing the correct shoes, man, because that ball. But anyway, I used to play that, man, and it's actually quite enjoyable. It's it's quite a technical sport, but yeah, man, I didn't know that, odd fella, man. That's some good little jewels there, man. I didn't even know.
Yeah, man. I mean, Black history is, you know what I mean, all year round, dog. You know what I mean? Ain't just in February. So that's the real. You can even look at the old teams um, of the colored hockey league of the Maritimes, and they had about 6 teams. You know what I mean? And they have their little team photos and whatnot. And back in those times, they couldn't. It wasn't no indoor arenas or ice rinks or nothing like that. They was just playing on the pond. So their uniforms are more like sweaters and kind of like, you know what I mean, hats, scarves and whatnot. So it looked more, even in those times, like a hockey jersey looked more fashionable than it is now. You know what I mean? It actually looked like a sweater in the dig. So because they was playing outside, not indoors or nothing.
Quick question. How did we get on the subject of having the fight in Africa, though? My bad.
I don't even know.
I think our fella brought it up.
I didn't bring it up. One of them ones brought that shit up. You know what I mean? And I'm finishing it.
I'm just kind of lost. I'm like, wait, how
Nah,
did we get here?
I mean, maybe when you think of the George Foreman and Ali, you know what I mean, scenario, maybe, but back then boxing was, shoot, it only came probably second to baseball, back then.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
boxing is a world sport, you know what I mean? And I just think that if it's a world sport, it should be a world sport, man. I mean, America's established for boxing, so is the UK, and let's spread this around a little bit, man. Like,
Done no.
we can trace our lineages back to the motherland, so why don't we take that energy back there, man?
I'm not
They
mad
call
at
world championships, but the majority of the time we fighting in the US or the UK.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. If that fight happen in Africa, bro, I'm gonna go to Nigeria.
It's a good opportunity.
I go to Nigeria, bro, just to get the whole experience.
Oh, be one of the greatest experiences of your life.
Hey, put it this way, 503. Be prepared, because I have family in the north of Nigeria who have business, but if you go to Lagos, bro, don't lose your mind there, because you may lose your mind. I remember going to Lagos. I had to fly to Lagos to go to the north to go see him. And Lagos is crazier than New York, bro. Like, seriously, Lagos is like a whirlwind city. I'm like, what the hell is this shit? I'm serious. You will have your head turned around, bro. I'm serious. Lagos is a crazy city, bro. Like, be careful if you ever go to Nigeria. Be careful of Lagos, dude. Lagos is crazy, dude. It's a crazy city. When you say cities that never sleep,
Lagos I was just about to say that. It don't sleep.
Lagos never sleeps, bro. I'm serious. You can get anything you want at any part of the day, no matter what. No matter what. I'm serious, dude. I don't know how that city came together, but that shit is crazy. I'll put some pictures of Lagos nightlife in the chat to show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Let us know how some of them Nigerian things look over there too, man. While you at it.
Yeah. Whatever your size is, man, you can find that over there. I'll tell you that firsthand, man. If you're into
that's a trip I'm not taking, baby. On I'm going solo dolo.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. But just in general, man, whatever your size is, whether you like dark skin, brown skin, light skin, big, slim, skinny, whatever, man. It's yo.
What about slim thick? Now let me stop before I get shot.
Yeah, man. All of that.
Yeah, all of that, bro.
All of that. I know that. I mean, I know that just from watching.
If that fight happened in Africa, man, me and my guys is going to Africa, bro.
Yeah, nah. That's kind of epic to me, man, because fights don't really happen in Africa. Like I said, the last Lennox fought out there, but against Hasim Rahman the first time, and it wasn't a spectacle like the Ali. I mean, it's kind of hard to trump Ali's whole aura, But
Ali went to Senegal too.
Yeah.
But that was after the fight, though. That was like way after, I think.
So you don't think it'll be better than Rumble in the Jungle?
AJ and
that's a bit of an ask, man, because you got to remember the climate of the time, the timing, and it was just relevant. This is a different kind of it would be a
Yeah,
different kind of event.
yeah. I'm
The
Yeah,
with
caliber of fighter.
anyway.
You gotta look at the caliber of fighters. I'm sorry to say it.
yeah,
As much
yeah,
as
yeah,
I'm Team Wilder to this day. But Ali was a different, that was a different caliber of fighter. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. That's true.
You
You got
know,
to take that into consideration as well.
George
And
Foreman.
boxing was on a different platform in them
Yeah,
times, bro.
yeah, that's what I was saying. You know what I mean? Black
Mm,
boxing was really like, you know what I mean? Like it came second to baseball. But
But as it
exactly.
it's not like
as
that
it
now. Boxing is what now in America? Like seven?
A niche. It's a niche sport, maybe.
well, it's 10 in the UK, but as it pertains to today, you know what I mean? The relevance today, it would be a big fight in this era. You can't really, I mean, it's kind of like trying to compare modern fighters to, black and white fighters from back in the day with like 150 professional fights and stuff. You can't really, it's a different era, but it would be a big fight and a good look for our people in the continent. And, hopefully
Yes,
we could bridge that gap as well, between the diaspora and the continent.
So in
it's a
other
good
words, Pablo,
it's a good look for Nigeria to showcase not only to the world, but just to the black diaspora that we here, and you know what I mean, and we got shit popping now. Come on back. You know what I mean?
in other
This
words,
fight
Pablo
is
agree, it wouldn't be as big, but it would be good for the relevancy of this sport for today.
Okay, Ak.
Yeah. Don't worry. I got my proper English popping today.
And I'm gonna just say this, man. Whoever with Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua, man, I'm going, man. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? I'm gonna just
yeah,
say that, man.
yeah, for sure.
And all y'all ringtones better be like to this day, to this day. They should make that a ringer though. They
You know
should
what's sad though?
that
To
and the
to to,
Dillian White one too though. I go for it. Yeah, let's
to,
go,
to
Walter. Let's go.
Let's go.
um to bring it back though domestically, they need to really revive the Miami boxing because quiet as it's kept, Muhammad Ali made his ground in Miami. He trained in Miami. Miami used to be a spot for boxing, man. They need to have more events down there. Like it's become dead. For some reason,
funny you say that because Eddie Hearn was just talking about that. You want to bring a show to Miami all of a sudden.
they need to, bro, because like that used to be the spot. Like that really did, but like now I don't know. Like it just killed it. It's like you haven't heard of a major boxing event in Miami for a minute, and Ali used to be in Miami so much. That's where a lot of his training camps were. A lot of people don't realize that,
Well,
but
the
that's where he
last,
got his footwork at. That's where
the
he
last,
got his footwork at was in Miami.
the last I heard of Miami was uh, what's his name? Gamboa. Gamboa was fighting on some weird pay-per-view in Miami. That's the last I
Well,
heard from Miami.
Shannon Briggs' punk ass was supposed to fight uh, in suburban Miami. He was supposed to fight what's his face? Fresno Cando for that secondary black belt, but he popped.
Thank you for not cussing.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
The
man.
nigga popped. And speaking of which, he's another guy that's on the we got to put him on the milk box carton. Where is Shannon Briggs? He ain't fought like in like 2.5 years or something. Just steady, you know what I mean, clout chasing and talking shit. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I thought he retired. I didn't even know he was still active.
Nah, he was supposed to be active, but ever since he popped, they got caught popping the bean. Because like my boy Roughhouse would have said 40 in the bean to get you straight. He ain't been around. He been like
Yep.
just like our fella said, he been making videos, cloud chasing, talking about I'm be back champ, and da 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 da. He freaking encouraging Dillian White. You fight everybody, champ.
And I hope one of these guys give you a shot, Chan. And I actually like Shannon Briggs' like little comeback that I thought he was gonna do, but then once he popped, I just it just turned me off from him a little bit.
I'm actually surprised the zone in give him a little bag just to be a little B side opponent. You know what I mean? You could talk a good
That's a good
game.
idea. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, why
I
not?
mean, shit. Who else is out there?
Could you pass the
That
brain, man?
Look at him. Look at him.
Man, I like when he was trolling Klitschko, man. I find that whole episode funny, man. He's like, "Where you go? I go, chap." On the surfboard, Klitschko looked
on
like
the
he didn't know
surf.
what to do.
Everything you do, I do. Let's go, champ. I knew the joke. Call me. Yeah, make a way, dog. Make a way, bro. Oh, little man. Yes, sir. Make that boy Klitschko fall in the
Cla-
water.
Classic material.
Yes, sir.
Who is Dillian White gonna fight next? One of them ones. Do you know? Him and his. Let's go,
He
Walter. Let's go, baby. Oh! Every time,
you know,
every time. That's all. Ever since he did that, that's the only thing I think of when I think of Dillian White.
the
Like,
blouse snatcher. Well,
Yeah. Yes. The blouse snatcher. No.
hey, you know what's funny, right? Is Dylan White. He's from my area, right? But nobody likes him. Like he's Dylan White's got a hardcore boxing fan base as well, man. He comes with an
I know.
entourage.
Yo,
But
bro, I believe you because we even got Americans arguing with me about this dude. So I believe
Yo, it's true. This dude, he got mad out of all the madness that because you know I did that DuckTales Reloaded picture, and I had Tyson Fury's head, Dillian White's head, and AJ's head up on the little DuckTale guys. And out of all the madness that this guy mentioned, he was mad that I put, why is Dillian White up there? What about Deontay third place Wilder? I'm like, yo, what is this guy on, bro? You know what I mean? But it's true. Dillian White got the blouse snatcher got some fans, dog. He got some hardcore fans
How
that
y'all
like
call him the blouse?
ride or die.
What's with the blouse snatcher?
oh man, he's just
The
I don't
blouse
know.
snatcher, I call him the blouse snatcher because he be wearing them blouses sometimes, bro. You know what I mean? Them shirts that come like halfway up his arm and shit, and they don't look like they ain't no muscle shirt. It look like something the female should be wearing. You know what I mean?
They call
Showing
it they call it a
give
fro. Women
a
call it a fro.
well,
It's
you the
like it's
fro
like
snatcher.
you know them high class women where they wear that they throw it around their
Yes,
yeah. Yeah, he be wearing that stuff sometimes. But you
yeah,
see,
man.
White in 503, he's moniker is the body snatcher. You understand? So he just but he's from my area and no all of my people, nobody likes him, man. We don't like him. But we respect him because he's from the ends and he's doing his
Why people
thing.
don't like Dillian White, man, in Brixton?
To be honest with you, I don't like him, and I'm not really too sure. I think he's just the way he carries himself, and he's done some things in the past that's just been real disrespectful. Like he didn't need to move a certain way, and he's not moving like man a man should move around where we're from. You know what I mean? But it's an old thing, man. It's an old thing why we don't really like no one I know likes Dylan White. But we still watch him fight though.
you. One of them ones. Let me switch it for you real quick if you don't mind,
Yeah,
503.
go for it, man.
Let me take it, down to a lighter weight class because I don't know why on my suggested YouTube list, they just uploaded, I guess, on the top ranked page, David Benavidez. I mean David, Jose Benavidez and Bud Crawford. What you think about that Amir Khan fight? You know what I'm saying? What you think about it?
Oh,
I forgot
yeah,
to ask you about that.
this is gonna be an exhibition. For Bud Crawford. This is another opportunity for him to demonstrate his skills and let everybody know why he's pound for pound number one. Um,
What
Amir
chance do
Khan,
you give Amir Khan? That's what I really want to ask. What chance do you give Amir Khan? That's what I really
Amir Chinny Ching Khan. Um, Amir Khan is not no bum. Amir Khan's decent competition. I think Khan might even look good at spots in the fight, but Bud will take his time and decipher him. Amir Khan monikers himself or styles himself on speed. He seems to think that, because he's got fast hands, he can defeat Mayweather and everyone. But he must not know about timing. And Crawford, he'll dissect him. But Khan has got a chance, man. He's got a chance. But um, I just not against Crawford, man. Not against Crawford. I think Crawford it could go the distance. It's either going to go the distance or Crawford will knock him out. I don't see. Well, anything can happen in boxing. Khan could hurt Crawford, and he could knock his equilibrium off, and he could get stops. Nobody's invincible. Even the best can have a real bad night and take a loss. So Khan has got a chance. This isn't a 6-year-old in the ring with a grown man, so he's definitely got a chance. But as it pertains to what we've seen, Khan looked terrible in his last fight. Terrible. Okay. And if he brings that performance to Crawford, he's going to get knocked out. And the other thing is that fight's going to be pay-per-view in the UK. I've just recently heard it's going to be pay-per-view. Nobody knows Crawford in the UK. Nobody outside of hardcore boxing fans. So this pay-per-view is going to
Is
be.
the Khan Army? Is the Khan Army in the UK gonna buy that fight though? And I see you,
Oh
World
yeah.
Breaker, on the lich. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the chat, man. Salute to everybody in the chat room. Y'all smash the like button, man, for me, man.
Oh, Khan fans will definitely buy that. UK hardcore UK boxing fans will buy that. Casual boxing fans will buy the fight because everybody wants to see how Amir Khan's going to get knocked out. Um, um, what new way Amir Khan's going to get knocked out? You know what I mean? But nobody knows Crawford in the UK outside of hardcore boxing fans. Intermediate casual fans might know Crawford, but the people that want to watch a bit of boxing and they're hearing about Amir Khan's fighting, they're not going to know who Crawford is. Crawford ain't a name over here. But um, I think that pay-per-view, it should do okay, but I'll be interested to see how it's going to do though, because the fight's taking place. The fight's going to be taking place at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just wondering what the numbers are going to be because it's not exactly Mayweather fighting. And if it was Mayweather, people will stay up in the UK. But Khan Crawford, I'm curious. I'm curious as to what the numbers will be like on that one. But yeah, Crawford, man, it's just another little exhibition, for me. And it's a good name on Crawford's resume as well.
Yeah. It's a good fight, man. Like I said yesterday, I know my brother Fuller not really feeling that fight, but it's gonna be a good fight, man. I think it's gonna be entertaining for however long it lasts. And like one of the ones said, we want to see how Americana is gonna get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're looking forward to in that fight.
It's almost guaranteed he gets knocked out in pretty much all of his fights in one way or another. So
Right.
I'll be disappointed if Crawford doesn't get the knockout. To be honest, I'll be disappointed. But I think it will be
I agree.
I think it will
I
be
agree.
competitive.
I agree with you too. If you don't get the knockout, I would be a little disappointed too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk big boy shit if Crawford don't knock him out.
Yeah, yeah, man. He needs to tap that chin, man. As long as he taps that chin, don't worry about it, man. Khan's gone. He's gone. Saying that, Khan can take a bit of a beating. I have seen him. I have seen him hold a couple licks. I've seen him hold a couple shots, hardcore shots on the
Nah,
chin,
you
man.
right. You right.
Yeah,
Real
when he sees the punches coming, it's the element of surprise that gets Khan. When he don't see the punch coming is when he gets knocked out. When he has major defensive lapses, he gets knocked
Yeah.
out. And this is it's pretty much a fact that he's gonna have a defensive lapse. Maybe not early in the fight, but it's once he gets starts to fatigue, his mind will start to fatigue, and then you'll see a defensive lapse, knockout, fight
What
done.
happened? What happened in the Canelo fight is Amir Khan was actually winning that fight. I had him winning against Canelo. He was doing very, very well.
Indeed.
But sometimes Khan falls in love with his speed for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with him, but he falls in love with his speed. He tries to throw the combinations, and what happened is Canelo timed him. All it took was one shot, one moment. He timed him, and we all know what happened. One of the greatest knockouts of this decade,
Mm-hmm.
if not the greatest knockout of this decade. He got timed, and Crawford is the master at timing. So,
Mm-hmm.
in fact, that's what I'm sure Khan even said that that's why he was going to beat Crawford, is because he's got incredible hand speed. Okay, let's see.
True.
Yeah, man. Like I say though, with the big homie Blue Blood said it today, man. Bud Crawford gonna have to step up in competition. You know,
Oh, that's no problem. Crawford, man, he'll fight anyone. Anyone, anytime you're ready, Crawford's there, man. I'll ride with Crawford. Crawford ain't scared of no one. He'll fight any one of you guys in the welterweight division. So in terms of stepping up in competition, man, anytime anyone's ready, Sean Porter, you can get it. Errol Spence, you can get it. Keith Thurman, you can get it
I'm
as
sorry
well.
to say it. I'm sorry to say about Crawford, and you're gonna not like me for saying it one of them ones, but Crawford got little man complex because Crawford got little man complex because I be looking at his rants on Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, this nigga big time mad. I'm like, nigga, if you sign with Bob Arum, don't expect to fight the best, bruh. That's just the reality. He's gonna use you until the wheels fall off. You knew that, but you did it anyway. I understand you have a family to take care of and shit like that. Well, I'm telling you, when I get my first professional purse, I'm buying a damn Wingstop. I'm not gonna be bound to
I
a
hear
nigga.
you. I feel you.
Hey,
I'm
I've got
not
to
gonna be
agree with you,
bound.
Fuller,
I
man.
ain't mad at you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
got
gonna
I
be
got to agree
bound
with
to
you.
a
That's something I
promoter.
can't ride with him on, man. I don't know. But anyway, I can only assume that he did what was right for him. But that whole top rank thing, I don't know, man. I can't vouch for that decision, but hey, it just must have been good for him somehow.
right?
Because look,
Yo, Fula is hilarious, yo. This is three people you can't bring up. You can't bring up Terrence Crawford. You can't bring up Triple G, and
look,
you can't bring
look,
up Lomachenko. You
look.
can't bring up those three names.
I have the same problem with a lot of these niggas. Okay, even with Demetrius Andre, I'm like, hey, I told his trainer today, I'm like, hey, that nigga's gonna have to step up, man, or I'm gonna tell the Cape Verdeans here we're not riding for this nigga anymore, man, because he's fighting bums. I told him today. I said, and even with the Charlo thing, that nigga, as our fella has said, and is very true, is spot on about it. He needs to drop that WBC silver title. It's not doing him no favors. Just drop
Right.
that shit. Just really drop that belt and go chase them guys. He has to do it. It's not just Crawford. It's everyone that I'm frustrated with. They can't do this anymore, man, for real.
So,
We
what do
need
you
to
feel
see
about Tank?
we
Fula? What do you feel about Tank?
he if I were him, I would be on the next thing smoking to get out of his shit because Mayweather ain't doing him no favor.
He gonna fight Tension in April.
All Tank got to do is fight out
Joking.
his contract, and then he can go to the zone, to the highest bidder, and he can start his own promotion company. Cause he already leaning toward it, man, with the GTD promotions and shit like that. He be putting out on social media and stuff. I be peeping that. You know what I'm
And not
saying?
only that, look, he can just go take Tech Farmer's belt, right? And then it's just like he'll have two belts, right? And then
Mhm.
that means he can make a super fight to unify the whole division. I know it's not as easy as it sounds, but it can be done.
Yeah, well, with Burchett, yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
think I
Burchett
think
said he wants that smoke. That's what that's what he said. He said
yeah,
he wants that smoke, you know.
I think that could be Tank. Fight his hometown fight against Burchett. You know what I'm saying? And then that would set up the fight between him and Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Because we
Because
gonna
Lomachenko's been crybabying, and so like just give him what he wants and just sleep that dude, you know? Because you hear him whining and stuff like that and talking about it, but it's the same thing, bro. Like you signed to Top Rank, dude. So come on now, man. Like, why are you crying when that's where you signed? You know, and you know the history of Bob Arum. He's a lover of the trilogy. How many times did he have Timothy Bradley fight Pacquiao? How many times did he have?
Dude, and you know
Yeah,
what? You got a good point, Fuller. And they call Eddie Hearn in them rematch rooms. What the hell we gonna call Top Rank? So you
yeah.
got a good point. You got a good point with that.
A lot of
we
these
can do
fights
that
just need to
too, bro.
happen, though, man. Tank, why is he still inactive? Why is it still not showing an opponent for Tank, man? This guy, man.
And I ain't gonna front. I need Tank to stop being in the hood and chilling with what's name G Herbo ex baby mom. What I need him to do is start showing up to these fights like he used to do in the early days. I remember he showed up to a Lomachenko fight when he first won that IBF title. And
He need to pull up. He need to pull up. He need to pull up to
my,
this fight in California.
my uncle's man's Jason Sosa, when Jason Sosa fought Lomachenko, Tank was at that fight.
He need to pull up to this fight with Crowler, April 12th. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Mark Wonderlich says he got Crawford by KO eighth of ninth round, and he says they probably offer Crawford something behind closed doors. You never
It's
know, bro.
possible.
It's possible. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? It's possible.
yeah, yeah. I can dig that. Eighth or ninth round. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm going with 10th round knockout. I think Bud gonna box him, time him. You know, and he gonna style on the Miracle, man. I hope Fuller get to watch that one, man. Tune into a good fight, man, a good boxing match. You know,
Yeah.
from the Bud, man. You say you like the sweet signs, man. He is a sweet
Yo,
sign.
Fuller, you don't like Crawford, no?
No, he like Crawford. He just don't like the fight with him and Khan.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's just I just don't. I mean, with Errol Spence, I understand. And I'm not trying to even stick up for Errol Spence like that, but it's just like, what can you do when people are playing hot potato with that belt? Like, and I know that's what they're gonna do. Sean Porter's gonna fight Thurman again. Then he's gonna give Danny Garcia a rematch, and then Danny Garcia is gonna get a rematch with Thurman, and they're just gonna keep on doing that crap over and over and over again.
Yeah,
That's what they're trying to do. Like that's really what it's coming down to, bro.
yeah,
They're trying to do a keep away with Earl Spence because they know that nigga is that nigga, man. They know that nigga will spark all their asses. You know, they know that's what he wants to do. They know he wants to clean out that division. They don't want to clean out that division. That's the problem. Because if they did want to clean out that division, they would fight Earl Spence. And that's just it. He wants to do that. They don't want to do that. and that's
Right.
why I mess with him. That's why I mess with him so heavy because he wants to clean. I mess with niggas who want to clean out divisions. Put it that way. If you're a nigga who wants to clean out divisions, I mess with you. I don't care what division you're in. And if you want to do it the right way without any stipulations like rehydration clauses and all this stuff, then I mess with you. Because to me, that means you're a vintage fighter. That means you're like a vintage style fighter. If you have that mentality, you have a vintage mentality, basically.
Right.
Yeah, that's why Wilder I mess with because he has that vintage mentality. That's why guys like, even in his earlier days and stuff, Laura, he said he always wanted to clean out that division and stuff like that. Guys like, who else wants to clean out? Spence wants to clean out his division. These guys, they want to do, they want to do something special. Bud, he cleaned out his division at 140, so he has to be respected for that. Indeed, not turning down any fades or anything like that. So, that's what I mess with. But like, if you're not trying to do that, and if you're just trying to hold belts hostage, then I can't really mess with you. That's
That's what I
why,
feel like Sean Porter is doing, though.
yeah, whole time Sean Porter is doing that. And I want to see that same energy come this Saturday, man. I want him on the next thing smoking. I want him on the next thing smoking to Dallas. And then being in that ring calling dude out. He better do that. If not, I'm gonna be like, this dude, man. This dude really is a hoe. For real.
That's why I don't like him, man. He even talks like he's scared.
Yeah. Not only that, it's just like you're saying one thing but doing the other thing. Like that's what I'm not getting. Like, why say something but you're doing another thing altogether?
You know
That's what
what I
I don't
think it
know.
is with Sean Porter? He knows that his time is limited with that, but he knows he's going to get punched out of that belt. He knows it's coming, so he's just trying to enjoy it whilst he's got it. He
Yeah,
knows
man.
it. That's why he'll fight, as you said. He'll try and pick a fight with Danny Garcia, maybe Keith Thurman, but he's definitely not going to want to fight Crawford or Spence because he knows his time is coming with that. Because what's his name? Furman didn't look too great in his last. Well, he looked all right, but he definitely had holes in his game. You know what I mean? He got clipped. His eyes were rolling back into the back of his skull in the 7th round. You know what I mean? So people are starting to rub their hands together over him. Man, he knows he ain't got that long with that WBC strap that he's holding hostage.
Yeah, this is the tweet that Keith Thurman sent to Manny Pacquiao. He says, "Is Manny Pacquiao is the last living legend in the sport, and it would be an honor to share the ring with him." You know what I'm
See, that's
saying?
hoe talk. What's he talking about? It's an
Yeah,
honor.
man.
It would
How,
be
how
a
you how you feel
privilege.
about Keith Thurman pleading the case to fight Manny Pacquiao, but he don't want to fight Spence or Crawford?
Uh,
I've been calling that for that fight since Thurman defeated old boy a couple months ago or a month back. You know, dig. It makes sense if they're trying to
Was
market
Zito
Thurman
Lopez?
into yes.
I I I, I don't
Josezito
know,
Lopez.
Albella. I rather see Pacquiao get that last fight with Spence. Think it would be more significant. Keith Thurman really is irrelevant right now, in my
Fact.
judgment.
No, I know that's true, but you have to look at it from the other way too. If they're trying to utilize Thurman as trying to trying to increase his star power a bit, you would put him in there with Pacquiao because maybe Heyman still believes in Keith Thurman and thinks Keith Thurman could possibly be matched up with Errol Spence in 2020, 2021 or something like that, like Thurman says.
Yeah.
because Pacquiao's on his arm. Because I know there's that theory that Pacquiao was signed to the PBC just to pass the torch to Spence, but that could be wrong. You know what I mean? There also could be the possibility that, you know what I mean, they might use Pacquiao for Thurman, because Thurman's the one that needs help. Spence don't need no help. He's selling out he sold out a 90,000 seat stadium. You know, dig. He's doing his first pay-per-view on Fox. Fox is having their first doing their first pay-per-view with Errol Spence. You know, dig. Thurman don't got those credentials right now.
That's
You know
why
what I
he
mean,
don't. That's why he don't deserve a fight with Pacquiao, bro.
well, if what I'm trying to say is Pacquiao could be that launching board for him to get that stardom. You know what I mean? For him to get that, and I'm looking at it from the business perspective, from maybe
Keith Thurman should have
possibly
had
the
his
way.
stardom though, bro. He was the first champion out of all these guys.
Out of this current era, that's correct. In this current era, Keith, once upon a time, Thurman was that dude back in the time.
Back in the time, but we know what has happened. You know what I mean? We all saw what happened, but does that mean that is Al Heyman throwing them away, or is he gonna continue to build them? And you can't just have him languish. Keith Thurman he's still an undefeated fighter with a belt, and he still has a bunch of charisma that, you know what I mean, that can sell to the mass market.
Man, people don't want to see him versus Pacquiao, bro. People going in right now on Twitter on Keith Thurman, bro.
Yeah, but they talking about him. They talking about him. Well,
Yeah, they talking
regardless.
about him, but don't nobody. I'm telling you, bro. Keith Thurman need to fight Ugas or some shit like that, man.
And get his ass beat though. That's
and get his ass beat, but they ain't gonna do nothing for him. Like, ain't nobody gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say
if you on the PBC and you know Pacquiao's, you know what I mean, about to go, you got to uplift some of your other undefeated fighters. You can't just look at Errol Spence, bro. You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna even front. Like, Ugas is like, honestly, nobody's gonna watch him fight anymore, bro.
I'm looking at it like this, and I'm gonna let you cook right after this, fool. I'm looking at it like this. Keith Thurman specifically said that he didn't want no star-studded fight this year. He wanted to do his little tune-up thing. So how come all of a sudden after one tune-up fight with Lopez and you looked suspect in that fight, you just gonna say you fight Pacquiao, bro? That's like contradicting. You laughing, but you know I'm right. That's like
because I've been calling for this fight even before Josezito Lopez. This is the strategy I've been trying to employ. You know what I mean? Because I see where everything's going with these welterweights, man. They're all trying to build up their profile. Spence got this little pay-per-view fight with Garcia, who let's be real, he's a lightweight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
then we got then we got Terrence Bud Crawford building his profile with a pay-per-view against Amir Khan, who's not a top 5 welterweight. You know, dig?
Sure. You right.
So then we have the other part of the equation, Keith Thurman, who's another undefeated welterweight, who's been a long time belt holder, used to be the unified champ. Heyman's throwing him away. Oh, I'm gonna give him the Ugas? Nah, bro. There's still a lot. There's still lots to drain, lots of juices you can drain from Thurman, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I want to cook off of that because the fact that you know what it is. Keith Thurman still has bargaining power because 1, he has a belt. 2, he has an oath. I don't think Al Heyman's gonna be like, well, let me just throw this guy away, because I mean, even as much as I hate to say it, even him doing that analyst shit has kept him relevant. Like him analyzing the fights and shit. That's how people talk about him. You know, even that stunt he pulled with
Yep.
even that stunt he pulled with the how does it feel to be the second best welterweight with Earl
Yep.
Spence? That has
Slick.
people talking. That has people talking. Like, believe it or not. Like, so that shit. That's how that shit works, man. I don't think they're gonna toss him to the dogs like that right away. You know, I think he still has bargaining power with that belt, and I'm sorry to say it, but with his mouthpiece as well.
Okay. Go ahead, Ed.
Oh man, Keith Thurman, man. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be honest. 503 knows and Fuller knows how I feel about Keith Thurman. So, you know what I'm saying? I think that he is a ho-ho. I have nothing good to say about that guy. I lost so much money behind Keith Thurman. Not in the way y'all think. Not in betting on it. It's betting against it. And then this motherfucker made up all type of injuries. You know what I mean? Literally, my whole complex. You know what I mean? Like, betted like on Keith Thurman, I was gonna make a ton of money against. You know, if he would have stepped up, let his nuts drag in Fort Earth. If he would have just did that, you know, I could have collected a little bit of bread. Well, of course, Keith Thurman had to go into hiding, and you know what I mean, found himself a wife in Naples. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I guess he has a kid now. So, but I just feel like, you know what I mean? Like, Keith Thurman, are you going to be the man that you claimed you were? Because he was talking a lot, this build up of the Josecito Lopez fight. And forget the part that him not even being impressive. The part that messes me up with him is you almost got knocked out. Now, I knew you could get hurt with a body shot. I never knew you could hurt Keith Thurman with a headshot until that. So
7th round.
I know for a fact after, yeah, 7th round. That's why his nickname after that became Was Time.
Come on, man.
I gave you, you know, I gave you that nickname.
Man, niggas is just throwing him in the trash because he can't take it to the body, dog. He still got his O, though.
But bro, I knew that he couldn't take it to the body, but he didn't get hurt with a body shot. It was a headshot in the 7th round that almost got him out of there with Josecito Lopez. That's why I nicknamed him Was Time.
We know Josecito's a puncher, though.
Yeah, but I ain't
Keith Thurman don't deserve no Pacquiao fight, man. And I understand how you feel about it all.
So we can give a nigga like Broner a Pacquiao fight, but not the undefeated long-time belt holder.
Broner got a name, bro. Broner got a solid fan base.
You can say whatever you want. Yeah, 503 is right about that. I'm not just saying.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
At the end of the day, if you're an exciting person and you got that charisma, shit, it's gonna lean into your favor.
And Broner has been more active than fucking Keith Thurman, bitch ass, man. I'm just gonna be real, man. Keith Thurman, and he got a better resume than Keith Thurman.
To be honest, I'm gonna just keep it a buck. I don't think a lot of these fighters. I think a very small minority of fighters like to stay active. Like, I really do. Like, because the purses are now so big for them that, you know, one fight and they can chill for like literally like half a year if they want to. But
right,
it takes like
salute to Luis Ortiz staying active with netting 20 million a year. No, 20 million net worth 20 million. My bad.
No, but it's like it takes a real nigga to really want to like go in the paint and go in the field and like stay active, stay beating these guys, because like now, like it's at a point where you really can chill now, man. Like with one purse, and so I think unfortunately it fell upon like a lot of these guys, man. And so Keith Thurman is one of those guys, dude. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Keith Thurman back this year at all, dude.
Yeah, Keith Thurman, that's what I'm saying, bro. He don't deserve it, bro.
Yeah, he
don't.
It It
He
would not
is
be
one of them guys
Pac.
that take advantage of them Al Heyman chicks, man.
Yeah, it wouldn't
You know what I'm
surprise me,
saying?
bro,
He
if
he
it
not on
was
the he
like
not on the level of the Charlos or Wilder or Jared Hurd at this point, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now. See, we sounding we sounding like you we sounding like them UK AJ fuck you know what I
Nah,
mean,
bro.
the fans
He
out there
he ain't on
talking
that
about
level, bro.
he
He
don't
not.
deserve it.
Get
He
at
don't
that level.
deserve it. Look at his resume.
You
What
get at
has
the
he
Cuban.
done? What did he do? Come
I
on,
felt
bro.
it.
What did he
I
do? He
felt it.
still
You know
has
you
his belt
wrong.
and he still has his O. That's what it's about.
I fella, you know you wrong for this. Cause you getting at the Cubans and not getting at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Then you defending
Sympathizing
this
for Keith Thurman,
motherfucker.
bro. Fuck Keith Thurman, man.
No,
He ain't done nothing, bro.
for real. He don't even got the testicular fortitude, as Mick Foley used to say. He don't got it, bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey,
No,
bro.
hey,
The
yo,
moment, the moment, the moment Keith Thurman beat Danny Garcia for that WBC strap, he should have fought Earl Spence right
exactly,
then and now.
Yep.
exactly,
Right then and now.
exactly, exactly.
I don't disagree.
That's all the man had to do, bro.
keep it real.
I don't disagree. But
He
with
could.
that
He
being
could.
said, that does
I
not
I would give
does
you one
not
even better
that doesn't
argument.
cancel you out from being to getting the Pacquiao fight. That does not cancel you out from getting the Pacquiao fight.
I mean,
Busters,
Hey,
but
busters
since
like
then,
Broner,
he
busters
hasn't
like
gave us nothing
Brandon
offensive
Rios
to Lopez, bro.
get shots at Pacquiao.
fella, I just want to say this though. If Earl Spence does what I hope he does this weekend, he's gonna have more momentum on his side for a Pacquiao fight. That's the whole thing, and people are gonna be riding that wave. And if he does what I want him to do in exciting fashion, the fans are gonna want to see that because
Right.
Ain't
the
nobody
thing
want.
is
I
about
mean, but
the
in Spence is what we should be talking about, and being the
I'm gonna
next
tell you
fight.
something, bro. Pacquiao going where the money at, man. And whether you like it or not, man, it ain't Keith Thurman, bro. I'm just gonna be real with you.
What you think Pacquiao's ready to sacrifice his life right now?
Yeah. Have you not
As a
seen
fighter.
Showtime All Access, bro? Pacquiao is fighting for a country, bro.
Yep,
This man needs money.
that's true. True.
And yeah, another point is I think he'd rather prefer to fight a guy like Thurman other than a guy like Spence.
And
He
you,
not gonna make the
And
same money, bro.
he's
Yeah,
another
you
one that
that
if he shows up to the fight, he's showing up for the loser. Not to fight Spence unless Heyman like makes him go. Like I don't see Pacquiao fighting Spence this year or
if
any
you
or the
if
net
you want to make
or the next fight.
if you want to make 20 million, he better
well,
fight
I
Spence.
wouldn't be surprised. Hey, it really wouldn't surprise me if he does fight Spence because that's going to be if as I said, if the victory is in an explosive fashion, then I think Pacquiao will be good enough to actually be in the same ring, being a part of that big, being a part of a big fight. You know, that's the thing. I think that he wouldn't mind just being part of a big fight because at the end of the day, Pacquiao is like 40 years old, right?
Right.
To still be
And
part
he,
of a big fight, like at that age, I don't think he's gonna be tripping, bro. That's just what I think.
I agree. I agree with what Fuller said. Let me add on, and not only that, I think Spence is going, especially depending on how this pay per view does. Spence is probably going to command more revenue in the fight. So if you had to go, and his wife, we have to keep in mind
fact.
he wants this to be his last fight. So if I'm going to go out on my last limb, say if I hadn't been fighting tough time competition, I'm just speaking in general, not saying me. But at least you could go out fighting somebody that's a tough opponent, kind of like how Lennox Lewis did with Vitaly Klitschko, and then you could call it a night. You know what I'm saying? You just call it a night. He could go out fighting Earl Spence, have a big payday because he got a lot of people to take care of, like 503 said. He got a lot
Man
of
fighting for a country, bro.
the man hands out money. You know what I mean? He got a day where he hands out money, bro. Like in the block that he grew up on. Imagine a block that you grew up on. Man, I'll be broke in New York, man. Handing handing people out money on the block I grew up on. It don't matter how
Thanks,
many.
man. The motherfucker getting shit. He getting all type of crazy shit built over there in the Philippines, man. He trying to get them people good housing, man. This guy got a lot of shit going on, man. He needs millions of dollars to keep this shit afloat. You know what I'm
Not
Yeah,
to
but I
saying?
mention
don't
that
think
he's
Steve Thurman
potentially a
could bring
future
that.
president.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
I, I
And he gonna need campaign money. Thank you, one of the ones. He gonna need campaign money for when he try to be a president over there. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna need money, bro. I see Manny Pacquiao taking at least 2 or 3 more good pay-per-view.
Okay. So with that being said, so y'all think Thurman can take Pacquiao then? Y'all think it's a foregone conclusion that Thurman can beat Pacquiao? Because I think
no,
Pacquiao,
I think
the way Thurman's looking, Pacquiao could take him. You know what I
yeah,
mean? And extend his
you're right.
career.
You're
You
right.
know what I mean?
I agree
Extend
with
his
you,
career for
Marcelo.
another fight. You know what I
I
mean?
agree with
That's a multi. That's a million. That's a 15 to 20 million dollar fight if he fights Thurman. I'm estimating the purse, but I mean, it's not going to be no $4 million fight for him. I tell you that.
Let me tell you what, our fella, I will be rooting for Pacquiao if he fights Thurman. Haven't rooted for Pacquiao in a very long time. But I'll tell you what, I'll be rooting for Pacquiao that night. That night, I will become the ultimate Pacquiao. Shit, I might even buy this Pacquiao T-shirt I seen on Amazon.com.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Yeah,
Salute to all the Filipinos out there.
we definitely
Big
gonna
up,
see, man.
man.
And I want my brother all fella to have that same energy once we find out who Pacquiao fighting, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, my energy never go nowhere, dog. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Just continue to shoot that link. You know what I mean? And my energy is gonna be on, you know what I mean, on fleek. Trust me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what I need.
Together,
Greetings
our
from the
fellas,
north side.
talk about them Cubans, man. We leave them Cubans alone, champ. I wasn't
We
around
can
when
start.
you. I
We can
wasn't
start
around.
another argument. We can start another
I
argument another
wasn't
time
around
because I
like
got
you.
some. I got some flames for y'all niggas. I got some flames for y'all
Not,
Cuban niggas.
it's not looking good for Cubans right now in boxing. You know, Luis Ortiz is holding it up right now by himself, dog.
Man,
He is.
the worst thing that I found out, it ain't even Ortiz, was that Ugas sparring tape with
It's not
with,
looking good, man. Like I said,
I can't get this down.
you
That I
shouldn't,
couldn't
you
get.
shouldn't you shouldn't have sent that joint out, man. I didn't know it was that bad, champ. Yeah, man. But like I say, man, I want to see Ugas in another fight, though, bro. He gave Sean Porter some good work, man. You know,
What? So we don't think he should get a rematch? Because I heard y'all talking about this earlier. I think he should get a
Nah, they're not gonna
rematch.
give him a rematch, bro. Sean Porter already said
That's what
he
I
doesn't
said.
want
yeah,
a
Sean
rematch.
Porter not gonna give him one, but Ugas trying to get one though. But I don't think he gonna
Nah,
get it.
the WBC ain't gonna order that fight again, bro. I'm telling you right now because it I'm just gonna keep it a stack when I say that Sean Porter needs chapstick because he's kissed Maurice Suleiman's ass a lot of the time. So they're not gonna order no rematch, bro. That thing is long and gone. You know, that fight is long and gone. We can
Yeah,
it's over, you know. I feel bad for my brother, and stuff like that, but it is what it is, you know. I had to fight 7-5 in his favor. Could he have done more? Absolutely. Did he do enough? Yes, but it could have been more, like everybody else is saying. You know, it could have been a little bit more. Could have been like throwing punches to the guard, basically. Instead of just stalking around, throw some punches, hit the guard. Judges may have been seen like, oh, he's pushing the action. Let's give this round to him. You know, so that's what could have been done. But you know, that ship has sailed already. You know,
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
that's
For
it.
sure, for sure, man. I think the ship has sailed, man. We just need to go and let it go, man.
That ship is yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I'm just very passionate about the welterweight division because that's my division, man. And I just don't like it being like held up like that. You know, it's like it's like I mean, again, I respect Mikey Garcia for doing what he's doing, but it's just like, dude, like it it just it just like it's like kind of like a bad look for like those other guys in the division. You
Yeah,
know, it's just like really kind of a bad look because if Errol Spence gets in the ring with you after you beat Danny Garcia, and you're kind of like just respecting him. You're respecting him, saying, "Hey, do I look worried?" Then it's like, bro, if that was me, I would be like, nah, I would be like, I know this Negro just didn't get in here after like
Julio,
after I,
you know you've been having me cracking up since I've been back, yo. You ridiculous.
like look, if I'm just speaking from my perspective, I'm like, if that was me, I would have been like, this Negro just walked in the ring after I just got done whooping someone's ass. I would tell my promoter, I would tell my promoter, okay, run the fight. He gets the next ass whooping. There wouldn't be like, hey, do I
right.
look worried?
That's why I want to see who gonna is Sean Porter gonna get in the ring with
Nah, dude. Hey, in fact,
and
I'm thinking,
they say Manny Pacquiao coming too.
you know what that means? Sean
Yes,
Porter's
sir.
going to try to make a fight with Manny Pacquiao.
But that's what they was arguing about last night on my live stream. Certain brothers was like, they felt like if he don't take the Sean Porter fight, they gonna be mad at Earl. And then me and LT was agreeing like, yo, we try to fight you. Now something bigger and better is coming, possibly with Manny Pacquiao. So we wouldn't be mad if uh if Earl takes the fight with Manny
Yeah, I'm
Pacquiao.
not
And
gonna
then
say. You know what's gonna happen? Sean
Whack.
Porter bitch ass gonna fight Thurman again. That's what's gonna happen.
that's
Whack.
what was gonna happen anyway. There you
What
go.
happened to Undisputed? I'm not gonna let that shit. Y'all niggas looking at Pacquiao when you should be
Oh,
looking at
listen,
Porter getting that
our
WBC.
fella, our fella, don't start with me today, man. You try to be better than the system right now. Look, man, don't try to do that, man. We try to fight that man. We try to fight that man. So we gotta wait and fight on your terms. Well, I'm talking about as far as Sean
Yeah,
Porter.
because
Ready to fight Sean
Sean
Porter.
Porter could have made the same thing with Keith Thurman. When Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, he should have fought Earl Spence right then and there. But did he do it? No.
Yeah.
He fought Ugas.
Errol Spence called him out, man. Exposed
You
him.
know,
Got in the ring with him.
hey,
Got in the ring with him, odd fella.
yo, I'm going to keep it a beam.
Come on now.
No, I ain't capable for no Porter. That nigga cut his braids off to make weight. Fuck that nigga, dog. What you mean?
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam, bro. That fight could have been made that night, basically.
Right.
That fight could have been made that night. If they really were serious, Al Heyman would have said, "Okay, we can make it tonight."
He said it, bro. He told him. Earl didn't want to fight him.
Then you're gonna backtrack. Hey, honestly, man, at this point, I wouldn't even be mad if Earl Spence moves up to 154 after like 2 fights. I would not be surprised because, I mean, come on, guys, man. We're going to be waiting around forever for these guys to grow something to fight them. And it's like, okay, what are you going to do? Wait around and fight these like little exhibition fights? Or are you going to like, you know, like fight, see what else is out there, man? That's just what it is, man. You know, as I said
Who
before,
would you prefer him to fight at 154?
Errol Spence will probably fight at 154. I'm giving him maybe like 2 more fights, and he'll probably move up to 154.
But who at 154 would you like him to fight? Would you like to see him fight?
Shit, hey, I would like to see him against Jared Hurd. I would like to see him against Brian Castano. Brian Castano versus Errol Spence, that would be an explosive fight because
Yeah.
they're both volume punchers. They're both like pressure fighters and they both have they both have similar things. Brian Castano beat Errol Spence in the amateurs. He wants to avenge that in the pros. So I would like to see that fight. It would be a competitive fight. Two young guys.
Yep.
So why not?
Okay, what about what would does anyone have the appetite for Spence and Lara?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Nah, I don't have no
Spence,
appetite for
Lara,
that.
I don't want to
Spence,
see.
Hurd.
I think Erislandy Lara made box circles.
Spence versus Cameron.
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? What
I
happened?
think Erislandy Lara made still box circles around.
What, Earl Spence?
I'm sorry. I need to stop with my my Erislandy Lara with my team Lara. I need to cut
Bro.
that shit out.
I'm keep it real, man. Earl Spence.
That circle gonna turn into an exclamation point laying on the ring, dog.
I need to.
Lara would get that work. I don't see that happening.
He slowed down, bro. He slowed down. You giving him too much credit now. I love my Cuban brother, but
what you want to call it though? But they won't fight. I mean, Jermell Charlo and Earl Spence won't fight. They're in the same camp, so we can't expect that to happen.
Yeah, you drunk off that. You drunk off that Cubano rum, man.
I may be, man.
Yeah, man, you drunk, bro.
I may be.
You drunk.
Get me wrong.
Nah, but only reason why I say that is because Laura is older now. If this was like a young prime Laura, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even that for Canelo. I ain't
Right.
gonna lie.
Yeah. That's the Cuban spirit right there. Yeah.
But at this rate, the old Laura versus a young Errol that's prime and cutting the ring off, man. I don't know, bro. Because Jerry Hurt in the whole of him. You know what I'm saying? Jerry Hurt. Yeah.
Hey, I would like to see that fight, Errol Spence versus Jared Hurd, because that's going to be what that fight will come down to is stamina. Who can last the longest? But I think I would favor Spence in that fight because he gets stronger and stronger, but so does Jared Hurd. So it will be interesting. But I think power will be the outcome of that fight because Jared Hurd, he doesn't necessarily have knockout power, but he has respectable power, but it's not knockout power. You know what I mean?
The only way I would want to see that fight is if Charlo can't get that fight, or he beat Charlo, and I would want to see him fight Spence or the other Charlo brother.
I don't know if he could. You know, to be honest, the only way that I can see that fight happening is if Charlo gets his belt back, because Jared Hurd will probably figure, okay, well, you're not bringing anything to the bargaining table, so
right?
Why am I going to fight you? So I think that fight happens if he gets the belt back. But I don't like the idea of them having the Charlo twins on the same card again, because that psychologically messes with them. You know, I don't like that. Like, they need to be on separate cards, because if one brother loses, right, guess what? The other brother is going to be like, you know what I mean? The other brother is going to be psyched out and stuff like that. You know,
in the hometown.
I don't like doing that, bro. I think they should have had them fight on separate cards, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you know, they thing is, man. You know, they kind of try to sell themselves as a package deal.
Yeah,
you know So I understand what you're saying, man. But you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. You know, everybody think different. You know.
No, it's just that when he lost the Harrison fight, you kind of saw, like, you could kind of tell like he was like, you know, even Ronnie Shields said he had to talk to him, had to like shake him up and say, yo, man, like, you know, pay attention, you know, like chill out. You know,
Right.
Ronnie said he had to do that. So I think like that's you know, it's just it is what it is. I know it does do numbers and stuff like that, but we'll see what happens. They're fighting in July, right, or June?
Supposed to be in June in Houston down here. So
Oh,
maybe maybe we shall see. We don't. It's not for sure. It's not
yeah.
confirmed they saying Jamal Charlo, but
Mm-hmm.
they mentioned Jamel as well. But I don't know, man. We shall see though. Hopefully.
I hope after this fight, Jamal drops that WBC silver belt. I really hope he drops that shit, dude. Because like, why are you paying a sanctioning fee to a belt that's really not doing you no good? You know,
Right.
like I mean, he's already had it the hard way. I mean, at this point, I guess he has to take it the harder way. Like that's just what it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that situation.
Nah, I agree. I agree. And Allfella was the first person that said that. You know, and
Yeah,
I'm gonna give my brother credit for that because he did bring that idea to the forefront. You know,
mm-hmm.
and I'm not mad at that. You know,
Yeah.
I say go after your old IBF belt because you know
Who has the I Canelo has it, right?
Jacobs.
Jacobs is it.
No,
Jacobs
Oh
has
yeah,
it right now. But you know,
Jacobs.
Canelo likely to get it though because you know they fighting.
Yeah.
So you
they
can,
also find an eliminator for that IBF between Sergey
So
Deryanchenko and Jack Colquet.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah.
okay.
And that will probably be Canelo's next opponent, huh? You would say, fella, is one of those guys, huh? More or less so, huh?
The Canelo's next opponents, I think, would be north of either 160 or 168. To tell you the truth,
Do you think it's going to be the Koke Derevchenko winner, or what do you think? I have a feeling it's going to be that winner as a tune-up.
oh yeah. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying. Oh, so you saying Canelo is up to beat Jacobs then in the
Yeah,
day because
Canelo will beat Jacobs, and then probably what's going to happen is that IBF eliminator will probably be the tune-up. You know, that's how I see it.
I see Deryanchenko beating Colquet in that fight,
Yeah,
and for some reason I don't see Canelo too eager to fight Deryanchenko. I think he would go
You know
back
that
up to
IBF
168.
free shit. You know how that go, man.
you think
Yeah,
so?
I've got.
You think?
I think actually, unless he's gonna really go after Andre, and I hope Andre and Triple G get to fight. I heard that that's one of the fights that should be on one of Triple G's deal. But I actually hope that happens because at least that's a credible opponent on Demetrius Andre's record. You know what I mean? And that'd be all right. But I don't ever hear him talk about Jamal. I don't ever hear him talk about them Charlos no more. I don't know if
Hey,
because
chill, bro.
it
Chill.
ain't Black History Month anymore. We could go to war.
Hey, chill out, dude. Boo
Ain't
Boo would have
nobody
fought
talking
the
about them Charlos no more.
Boo Boo would have fought the Charlos if it wasn't for that Rock Nation crap. Okay, that was his
Here we
fault.
go.
That was his fault.
503. 503, enlighten them.
It's
That
a
was his
cold
fault.
boxing winner for the Charlos, man. They're getting frozen out.
That was his fault. But Boo Boo would have fought the Charlos at 154, but that Rock Nation crap unfortunately happened, and Jay-Z with his crazy self said, okay, if you drop that fight, then we'll give you what you were going to get paid on that fight plus some. But it never happened, you know. Unfortunately, those particulars, you know, the circuits of boxing gets in the way, unfortunately. And I mean, it is what it is. I'll even show you a video of him going to the press conference, calling them out. That's all I have to say on the subject. You know.
I know 50. I mean, boo boo, he a
Fool,
grinder, bro.
I think. Oh, go ahead, one and ones. Go
No,
ahead,
I
Cook.
was just no. Boo boo just reminded me of 150. The 50 Cent. What you call it? 50 Cent. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna put it in the chat. But no, go ahead, Marcus.
I'm saying, yeah, fool. It's like Canelo could be. I could see Canelo dropping the IBF belt because I don't know what y'all. I don't know what y'all think. I think Darianchenko's a bad matchup. You know what I mean with Canelo.
Hey, you know what? I can see that happen too because look at what happened with Triple G. Triple G, that was his man though. He dropped that strap because he did not want to fight him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that happening. I can see Canelo actually vacating a couple of them belts, dude, and just hanging on to that WBC because they've been kissing his ass so much. You know, I can see him actually dropping all of those belts. I know he says he wants to be undisputed at 160, but I don't see that. I don't see him actually doing that.
Hey, but you know what? I don't give a fizz up for the reason why, because he's officially the lineal champion. In the dig.
Oh my God! Look, I understand he's the lineal champion, but let me just say this before anybody go. He would definitely, if he could be undisputed on top of the lineal, that's what we should want all of that. Forget just lineal. It don't stop there. That's just like what my uncle used to tell me at the gym. It's not just about being great. There's great and greater. You know what I'm saying? So you don't just stop there. If you got a chance to become undisputed and going in through that undisputed realm, he'll end up fighting the top middleweights anyway.
If there's a logical chance, but the way these belts are split up, man, sometimes these sanctioner bodies get into they're too much of an obstacle. They get into the way.
And I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
Lineal's so much simpler. You know, dig? The number one fought the number two.
Let me ask you this though.
Go ahead.
Can you really call Canelo the lineal after like his whole eating fajitas, eating those bad fajitas?
Yes. And here's how I rebut that, Fula. You know, dig? Because he lost the lineal title because of drugs. You know what I mean? The clenbuterol. You know, dig? But he regained the lineal title when he fought Triple G again for the second time.
But all right, let me throw a spanner in the works because you see that whole lineal thing. This is why I don't have no respect for the whole lineal thing because the whole
the first man that don't got. Go ahead, one of them ones.
Go
ahead,
one
of them ones.
Go ahead,
you better talk to
Cuban
him, my
sympathizer, lineal hater.
You better talk to him. Talk to him, Chair.
That whole, and I'm going to keep it real simple for all of you, all right? That whole lineal thing is nothing but triangle theories. That's it. It's triangle theories. I'm the man that beat the man that beat them. So what? So what? You understand? What we really need is some sort of a league structure where, I don't know, or some sort of tournament structure. Get rid of all these belts, all these lineal titles and that. I mean, it's nothing but triangle theories, man. I mean, it's not exactly difficult to obtain a lineal, the lineage.
The only way you can get that lineal title is if you beat the champion.
But wait, hold on. Indongo.
Yeah, I think you misconstruing. But the lineal.
Wasn't Indongo lineal? Wasn't Jeff Horn lineal?
No,
because Jeff Horn beat Manny
Pacquiao.
He
wasn't he? I thought. Because of Pacquiao, right?
Wait, hold up. Mayweather retired, and the lineage was passed to Pacquiao. He beat Pacquiao, so Jeff.
No, it wasn't past the Pacquiao, bro.
So what happened?
Because he didn't fight. Because Pacquiao never fought. Was never rated the number one. Okay, and he was never. And in order to establish a new lineal champion, the number one and the number two has to fight when the title is vacated. Who was the number one and the number two after Mayweather retired?
Exactly.
Kell Brook
happened to it?
Was Kell Brook?
What happened?
Yeah, exactly. Kell Brook was rated number one by at least three of the five major boxing publications. Kell Brook didn't fight the number two.
Okay, so basically the lineage was broken and it was just all up in the air.
The
This is what
lineage
I'm
has
saying,
been
man.
yes, the lineage has been broken since Mayweather. Now,
Yeah.
right now, let's listen. In 147, the consensus number one and number two is who? Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence. Or number one, Errol Spence, number two, Terrence Bud Crawford. So those two must fight in order to produce or establish a new lineal champion.
How is number one and number two calculated according to lineal?
By five boxing publications.
What boxing?
They take the average. Okay, let me break it down for you.
I'm assuming the ring is one of them.
Yes, the ring is one of them. The BRTB, the transnational boxing.
So okay. So it's 5.
Hold on, let me get the official site up for you, man, because I don't want to just be talking out my ass and saying the wrong. You know what I mean?
So these 5 publications, they sit around the table like some the Italian mob and say, okay, Terence Crawford is number one now, and Errol Spence is number one.
Yeah, they do.
Nah,
like
I think
the ring.
wait, but if those two fight, nowadays would that be for the lineal?
Yeah, that's the lineal.
Bud
right
and Spence for it, the lineal would be on the line, right?
because the consensus number one and number two.
So if they've got
who being number one, Bud,
I suppose,
is Spence number one?
Spence is number one.
Oh yeah, because he beat Kell Brook.
So if they've got an agenda, not that this doesn't happen with the sanctioning bodies as well, but if they've got an agenda, they could say, okay, Porter and Furman are number one because we say so. That's it.
But it's rated over 5K. Here's the publications. Oh, hold on. Continue. I only found 2 of them. That's the ring. Ring's one of them, and the transnational boxing. The TBRB is another publication that rates the boxers from 1 to 5.
I mean, the lineal
and this
thing.
is and through 5 publications is how 1 and 2 is established. 5 reputable publications, not just the ring. The ring is only 1 of 5, bro.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's not just.
And a lot of people confuse the Ring magazine's title
for real,
with the
I've been
lineal, and it's not.
and
it's
I'm
not
a
the
fighter.
same thing.
And I'm a fighter, and I get that shit confused.
But
I used to get that shit confused as a kid. I used to be like, the Rocky belt, ain't that the lineal belt?
The Ring magazine actually, they kind of like took the lineal title hostage and try to make it like it was theirs, and it's 2 separate things. You know what I mean? Because they're only 1 of 5 publications that are credible with the whole lineal rating system.
But I like
they
that
can't
belt.
Just be the only publication.
I like how that belt looked, though. I'm jacking that. Like we would say in New York.
Which one you talking about? Which one you talk about? The lineal.
I'm talking about the ring belt. I'm jacking that.
Oh, yeah.
That's basically basically when I say I'm jacking that means I'm digging it, I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Stupid, I know you over there on the other side of the pond. I don't want you to confuse the lingo.
I swear that's a London.
Okay, here we go. The Boxing News, the Ring, the Transnational Boxing Ranking Board, that's the TBRB, the Boxing Monthly, and World Boxing News are the 5 boxing publications that rate every boxing division. I don't see no in the women's side, but all the men's divisions pretty much from 1 to 5, and then over the average that they get is how they establish the number 1 and number 2. Okay. All this is being found on linealboxingchampions.com. You can read the policies for yourself.
What's taking them so long since Mayweather to come up with a new lineal champion?
because number 1 and number 2 haven't came across and fought. Or
Since Mayweather.
yeah. Think about it.
So, but okay, because so number 1 and number 2 change all the time, right? So since when Mayweather left in 2015, who was at welterweight? You would have had Pacquiao, probably would have been 1 or 2, and then after Pacquiao, it would have been
Kell Brook.
Kell Brook, right.
Kell
Okay.
Brook
So,
Kell Brook was number 1 at least by three publications. But unfortunately, we can't go back in time. There's no archives to a lot of these publications, so we can't actually go back and look at the rankings.
Okay. I mean, as I say,
Okay, so hold on, fella. Let me ask you this, and then I'm about to get ready and end it in a little minute after this. It says that Orlando, who is this? Who is this light heavyweight lineal champion?
It's Vostik.
Okay, it's Vostik. Okay, how is he the lineal champion from beating Adonis Stevenson?
Because Adonis Stevenson was number 1.
Yeah, Adonis Stevenson was the lineal champion.
Makes sense.
Okay.
I can't knock that. And let Marcus Brown take his head off. Marcus Brown gonna be number 1.
And here's another thing: even those times when Andre Ward was the unified champion, Adonis Stevenson was still the lineal champion. Ward still had unfinished business.
Okay, but it's saying that welterweight is vacant because you got
Bud and Spence got to fight.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what it is. That's why it's the most purest form of how to determine who the true champion, who the best at a division is.
So one of them ones, are you mad at it now, brother, that you have more of an understanding? Because I was gonna have you debate BFTB.
No. What I was gonna say is this, yeah. I like the concept of lineal. I don't have a problem with the concept of lineal, and I agree with my brother, the odd fella, when he says it's the truest, because you're getting number 1 and number 2 fighting. Fuck all these other belts. I agree with that. My problem with the lineal is that it is triangle theory. It is.
How so?
Because basically you're saying the prestige over lineal is that I beat the man that beat the man, right? That's what lineal is. That's what lineal is about. It's not a belt. It's about I beat the man that beat the man. Well, that's triangle theory. That is the
to me,
triangle theory.
Yeah, because back in the day, there was only one belt. There was only one belt. It wasn't 4 belts, bro.
Hold on. The lineal, bro, was based on number 1 fighting number 2 or number 1 fighting number 3, man. That's all it is, brother.
Yeah. Well, on that basis, if you look at it from that point of view, I ain't got a problem with it. But if it's on the basis that I'm the man that beat the man that beat the man that beat the man, it's suggesting that whoever the lineal champion is today is better than the last. Like he's better than, say, whoever, like Muhammad Ali or whatever. You know,
no, it's not suggesting that. It's just suggesting that they're of the same lineage.
That's how I see it anyway.
Hey, you're not going to get rid of these belts because I'm going to tell you why. The fighters don't own the belts. The fighters don't own the belts. The network and the promoters own these belts, okay? So
they make too much money out of the belts.
Yeah, so you're not going to get rid of these belts. It's, as I said before, look at how it's playing out right now. The middleweight division, they have the zone has those Infinity Stones right now. Welterweight division, PBC has those Infinity Stones. Heavyweight division is kind of like a tug of war. PBC has one of the most important Infinity Stones, and the zone have the rest of the Infinity Stones.
Who's lineal at heavyweight?
Huh?
Tyson Fury.
Oh yeah.
And I don't necessarily agree with that right there. That Tyson Fury is the lineal, but they do have him as a lineal champion. So I have to ride with. Pardon me?
Because of his booger sugar incidents.
No, not even. Not,
he beat Klitschko.
Yeah, he's lineal because he beat Klitschko, but I thought he should have been. I think he should have been stripped of the lineal title because he was caught with Nandrolone in the system. Now he was banned, a backdated ban, a 2-year suspension that was backdated. I should say,
Right.
dig. So regardless, it was just a little slap on the wrist. It was still a documented, chargeable violation. You know what I mean? And he did admit to having Nandrolone in the system because he said he ate a uncastrated boar, wild boar or whatever. And he even brought, he was willing to bring the farmer who was buying the boars from in to testify in the court. You know, dig. But regardless of the matter, is he admitted that he had that substance in his system. Therefore, he should have been he should be stripped of the lineage, or the lineal champions, because being a lineal champion, if you're caught with drugs, you know what I mean, or documented with PEDs or anything of that nature, you're supposed to be stripped. So why is this guy still holding the lineal title? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I hear that. Look, man, if I had my way, I'd get rid of all these lineal, all this stuff, all these belts, get rid of all of them, and let's have a league structure where everybody fights each other in a season twice a season. Every other weekend, all these guys fight. You'll have, like, say, the heavyweight division fighting in I don't know, in, say, Vegas or wherever. Everyone in the heavyweight, or the top 10, whoever's in the league, fights on the same night. Yeah, and then you that way you get to see the fights twice in the season, and there's only. Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, I mean, that sounds ideal, but the World Series of Boxing was trying to lean towards that, but guess what? No money in it.
Yeah, financial issues. Yeah, well, I mean, it could work because no one's got a problem with that World Series of Boxing, though. No, everybody's enjoying that. Everybody likes that because we get to see. Everybody's talking about Josh Taylor and Regis Prograis, and the great thing about that is that everybody was confident that it was going to happen because of that series. You understand what I'm saying? So if we was to get rid of all these sanctioning belts, get rid of lineal, and have some sort of tournament structure or a league structure, that way we get to see all the fights, and that way everyone in the division will fight each other. Just like
there's plenty of holes in the World Boxing Super Series, because the two that were finished, we got one conclusive winner. With Usyk, you know what I mean? Everything got unified, you know what I mean? And they established the undisputed, and he walked away with the Muhammad Ali trophy. But the other one, the super middleweights, Callum Smith, he legitimately won the super middleweight tournament, walked away with the Muhammad Ali trophy. But did he walk away with all the belts? No, because all the belt holders were not in the tournament, bro. You know what I mean? And that's the problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, these tournaments got to be if we're gonna be abiding by these fucking trinkets and belts and shit like that, then all of them got to be in the tournament. They all. And if these guys don't get in the tournament, they get stripped. Then we have to go to lineal, bro. Then you got to go to lineal because because lineal is about 1 versus 2. And the Magnum can make the belts.
Get rid of all the belts. This isn't going to happen anyway, but I'm just talking theoretically. Get rid of all the belts and just have that one trophy. That's it. Done.
No, hell no. One of them ones, hell no.
You know what?
No. Me and Fula want to be flashing them belts. Yo, listen, when you're not a fighter, you can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that.
Where did the ball come from, bro? We need to. There could be other ways, like, you know what I mean, for you to get a trophy.
I don't want look. I'm telling y'all right now. I don't want no motherfucking certificate saying I'm the lineal. I don't want nothing on paper. I want them belts. I grew up. They came before all of us. We have no right to criticize tradition. All we can do is follow it. Yeah, it is what it is. I know the belts.
What if the WBC was giving out chains next?
Yo, if they was giving out chains, I'd tell them, fuck them. I want that big belt. I want that big, shiny belt. You heard? Like Ric Flair said, that represents the losers and the winners in their divisions.
I'm thinking, though, if you were to do that, I don't know though. You may take some money out of the fighters' pockets, though. That's the thing, like because it's called prize fighting. You know what I mean? I don't like these alphabet soup belts either. You know, but sometimes these alphabet soup belts can lead to endorsements and stuff like that. You know, so like it's like I don't know how to describe what way how it would work where.
How you mean? This guy Tyson Fury got the lineal belt and just got an ESPN endorsement.
All right, he got the lineal belt, but they don't show the lineal belt. So to me, like I'm not trying to get at lineal. You know what I mean? Like I gotta see it, man. You know what I mean? Cause seeing is believing. You know what I mean? You can say I'm the lineal, but he felt good. I remember Tyson Fury when he won all three of them belts from Klitschko, flashing them around. Like it's different, man. It's different when you an actual fighter. Them
Those
belts do
belts are
matter,
worthless,
man.
my nigga. Those belts are worthless, my nigga.
Cause I felt like you coming from a non-fighter's perspective, though, bro. Like if you put yourself in the mind of a fighter, you would want the belt. You will want about what Ric Flair used to say in the 80s.
As a monitor fighter, you need to look at the ranking systems, dog. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at that. Don't get me wrong. I care about that too.
But
I care about the belt too.
They're fictitious. And I'll put my money behind you, bro. I'll put my money behind you. What sanctioning body you want to roll with, Act? You know
if I could now,
and I'm gonna put my money on that station.
If I could right now,
we gonna get you the number one because that's how.
I'm letting you know, and y'all don't be mad at me.
That's how it works, my nigga.
Yo, I'm letting you know.
Vanilla envelopes, my nigga.
I'll let you know what sanctioning body.
All right, bro.
At 1:30, at 1:30, you want me to be truthful?
Yeah, we're gonna buy that.
I gotta rock with the Puerto Ricans. I gotta go with the WBO. You know what I'm saying? I want E2.
We're gonna buy you that belt, man. Don't worry about it, man. We'll
I want
eBay.
I ain't gonna front, but that belt is kind of pretty anyway. I like them gems and them little rubies in it, man. I'm jacking it. But I wouldn't mind Big Miguel Berchelt, WBC too. I really like all the titles, bro. I just like how the belts look. You gotta understand, Ric Flair messed me up as a kid, bro. With that whole belt talk about being either it's only your two things in the sport, either you're a champion or you're not, straight up. And that's how I view it, bro. I'm not wrong for what I'm thinking. You got to look at it from a fighter's perspective. You got to say, if I was a fighter, would I want a belt? And what sanctioning body you would enter into? I know, fella, you would be wanting all the belts, bro. I don't care what you say. You can say lineal, all of that. But if you was able to fight for a title, bro, you would be all over it, bro.
Hey, look,
I know you would.
Man, at this rate, in another 50 years, there'll probably be 10 belts. You know what I mean? It's stupid, man.
I don't know about all of them. Look, now I'm not in agreements with all of them intern belts. I swear to God, I ain't walking around with none of them intern belts.
As I say,
I'm giving them shits to my sister.
Bro, the other green belts creeping up on niggas, dog. The other green belts creeping up on niggas.
Yo,
AJ
bro,
talking
I'm not
about
even worried about all of
the
that
other green
diamond
belt
shit.
like it's official, dog.
I'm letting y'all know my mentality. All of them diamond and all of them ruby belts and nah, man, y'all can have all of those. I want them original 4 Infinity Stones in my gauntlet. If it ain't those, I don't give a good goddamn about the NABF. I don't give a fuck about the Commonwealth over there in the other side of the pond. I don't give a damn about them other belts.
Hating on yourself.
WBC,
hating on yourself, my nigga. That's the problem.
I don't even care about the regular WBA belt. I would give that shit to my sister.
You know the IBO's from America, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's how
the IBO, man. Fuck the
IBO. You already know how I feel about that belt. You already know how I feel about that belt. I wouldn't even bring that belt out. I wouldn't even bring that belt on the Ave. Like real talk.
Hey, we can make our own belt and say it's the Lions only belt. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this, man? Look, in 10 years' time, you're going to have the WBO, the WBC, the WBA, the WBF, the WBZ,
he said
the WBS,
he said the WBF,
the WWW, the Worldwide Witchcraft, whatever, man. Look, what I'm saying, look, man, we have this league structure. The money's still there because people still gonna have to pay to watch the fights, just like they do now. And super fights will still be super fights. I mean, we still get to see the fights that we want to see. Nothing's gonna be bulletproof. There is not gonna be no magic bullet that's gonna all these belts. This is precisely why we're in the predicament that we are, because you've got people playing politics with these belts, especially with these other Mickey Mouse belts like the interim belt, silver belt, copper belt. That's why we need this league structure. It solves a lot of the problems. And we can still go to the fights. It's just that it's organized now. It's structured. There's a schedule, just like any other sport. It's not all on demand and hearsay, he said, she said, oh, I want 50-50. You cut all of that noise out. Cut out a lot of all the middlemen. Get rid of all the belts. Act wants a belt, fuck it. Don't make it a trophy, make it a belt. Just to keep that boxing history. You want a belt, fuck it, make it a belt. Make it a gold belt. You can't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you need to, it would cut out all of the noise. But in order to do that, you're going to need to consolidate all of them guys. It's not going to happen anyway. There's just too much money. There's, these guys, they've been doing this for generations and decades. It's not going to happen unless somebody comes in, unless a super PAC, a trillionaire super PAC comes together and says, okay, look, we're just going to buy up all these belts and almost do like a DAZN and just come in and just collect all the fighters and just squeeze out all these promotions and almost buy these belts and cascade them down. Yeah, just cascade them down. It's not going to happen. Every other sport has got one sanctioning body that governs the sport, whether it's the NBA, NFL, the Premier League, even UFC. Even UFC is more organized and structured.
Right.
And they ain't even got no league structure that I'm talking about. But because it's one organization that controls the thing, it's organized. Albeit that you have got MMA as well, Bellator and so forth. It's more organized. Boxing's a mess. It's a mess, bro. Now all these belts are just messing things up. I don't need to see that we've got 4 champions in a division. How's there one world and we got 4 champions? What the hell is that? How can we have 4 champions? There should only be 1 champion. Whether you want to call it lineal or
all right, just make me a strap for lineal and I'll be okay with it. I don't want no paper certificate. Y'all could kiss that to the birds. I don't want no paper certificate. I need some shiny gold with diamonds, gold, and rubies. It's not enough for you to just say it. I need to wear it. I need to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, Fula, can I ask you a question, sir?
I'm gonna show you what it looked like.
What up?
Make it hot.
Shiny gold belts around your waist.
No, I would just put them on I would just have one picture with the belt after I whoop the dude's ass, and then I will hang it on my wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't be walking around with it either, especially belts. And,
to be honest, I really don't care about belts because, again, networks own belts. Fighters don't own belts. Networks and promoters own belts.
Yeah, that's
the fighter does not own his belt. Okay, if the fighter owned his belt, he would fight who he would want. He would go catch any fade he wanted to catch. But Terrence Crawford is not in the luxury of catching any fade he wants to catch. Bob Arum is not going to let him catch any fade he wants to catch. And that's just it, because Bob Arum owns that belt. That's just what it is. So I don't really care about Infinity Stones. It is what it is. I care that I beat the best guy. That's all I care about. Like, I beat that nigga. And if I can do it convincingly, even better. So
I'm still with that too. I'm with that scenario too. Like, I do want to beat the best guy and stuff like that. But I just want to have something to show for it.
Hey, my paycheck shows for it.
His trinket, man.
The paycheck shows for his shit. You're in this business to make money.
Sometimes they'll shoot. They add a couple more zeros when you got a belt. Ric Flair said that too.
I mean, but again,
When you champion, they add a couple more zeros, which is true even in boxing also.
But you're paying for those zeros, though, bro.
Yeah,
you have to pay those sanctioning fees. That's why Floyd dropped all his belts.
Money to make money.
Floyd dropped all his belts. Floyd dropped all of them shits. He's like, well, I'm not paying for these shits. Like, it's backwards. Same with the VADA testing thing. That shit is like one of the most backwardest shit ever. You're paying for voluntary VADA testing? You're paying to volunteer to test? What kind of sense does that make? That makes no sense.
Should be mandatory.
It makes no sense, bro. I'm paying you to voluntarily test? Like, it doesn't even sound right. And you're paying like 30, I think you're paying 30 racks, if not more. I think you're paying anything from 30 to 60 racks to pay for VADA testing.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, man. But I'm about to go ahead and wrap this one up, you guys, man. We've been on since 12 o'clock. It's been almost 4 hours.
Hey, 503, you sound tired as hell, man. I can you waited to wrap this up for a long time ago.
Nah, it's cool, man. It's cool. This was really supposed to be like a little lunchtime thing, man. But we just want to go on over. You know what I'm saying? BFCB live right now, man. I want everybody.
You know how it goes when the brothers link up, though, man. We get
Yo, let me just. Oh, that's how it looks. Our fella. Okay. All right, I could dig it.
Yeah. My bad, I was on mute.
I could dig it. I was just gonna say, 503. I'm gonna be at the gym, so I don't know. I'm kind of glad I did jump on this, and you did send me the link because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. By the time I get out, 78 gonna be coming on. So
yeah, just if you go live tonight, bro, just send me a link, or if you're gonna come to Mac Channel, just send a link or whatever, bro.
I ain't get no link yesterday, man.
Oh, I didn't know you wanted. All you gotta do is tell me, bro. I ain't gonna throw with so much confusion on there, bro. Listen, man, you
I heard Young Garcia on there, man. He was.
I go pull a fell asleep. That's how long they was stalking.
No, for real though, it was late for me anyway, man. I was tired, man.
And it was it was 2 a.m. by the time I got off. You know what I mean? I was trying to stop
you. Hey, I didn't fall asleep. I was in the shower. I got kicked off the stream. But I wanted took a shower because you guys were going on, and so I just said, well, she's over, and shower with
but the reason, and it took mad long, bro. Like my girl was getting out of work, and I'm like, yo, man, come on, guys, we gotta wrap this up. For real. So I was like,
you guys were going back and forth, like they were really going back and forth, and I got angry. That's when I the live stream because I threw something in my house when the nigga said that Mikey Garcia was a better defensive player than Roberto Duran.
Oh yeah, no, that's Young Garcia. That
was YG Knight. I think.
Yeah. Hey, Fuller, that was Young Garcia, aka YG Knight. Yeah, he's a Garcia fanatic. Anything Garcia. You know what I mean? Danny Garcia, Mikey Garcia, he just comes up with all types of...
When he said that, that really bothered me a lot. Like, that bothered me a whole lot.
He's the lineal champion, I tell you. That guy there, he can talk for a full 24 hours straight. That Young Garcia right there.
Bro.
Yo.
I don't know why he...
he's
a good fundamental boxer.
Yeah, you breaking up. You breaking up, fool.
Yo,
man, I'm gonna let you stop, man, because I can go on and on about that comment. So yeah, I can go.
I'm gonna give 503 my last because I'm gonna get ready, get my stuff.
Yeah, for real.
Yo, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I mean? It was fun. I fella had me cracking up. You know what I mean? Stop talking about them Cubans, champ. I'll be watching. Oh, shout out to my brother 503 for sending me that link. I'm not gonna be able to get at that other stream, but if you do one tomorrow around 5, I'll be able to jump. Well, I'll be at work, but I'll still be able to jump on because I close tomorrow. So, but tonight I ain't gonna be able to do it. But I'm gonna be listening though while I'm in the gym working. Probably not while I'm sparring, but before I start sparring, I get warmed up. I'm gonna be listening.
Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
All right.
Good luck with your training. Go ahead, one of the ones.
Yeah, man, 503, salute for the link. You know what I mean? I always love chopping it up, talking that good game, that boxing and all of that, man. Hold to everyone in the chat. Big up everyone on the panel. Thanks for coming through, you know. Um, and yeah, if you're doing another live, I'm not too what time is it? Yeah, I'm not too sure about later in your day. But send the link anyway. If I can jump on, I always jump on. You know what I mean? And we can always talk it up, man. Salute to the odd fella Fuller, um, at Reacher, you know, and yeah, let's do it again, man. You know what I mean? I'm out. Peace.
For sure, for sure. Go ahead, Fully. Give me some last words, big brother.
Hey man, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it, man. It's always good talking, about this stuff. Man, as I said before, we just got to take what we can get right now, man. With these fights, that's just what it is right now, man. I mean, hopefully it'll get to a point where we're in more control and we can get the fights that we really want, and we'll have more action at doing so. But it is what it is right now, man. And that's all I gotta really say.
For sure, for sure, for sure. Appreciate you for coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother, man. Y'all subscribe to Full and Act, man. You know what I'm saying? Act be doing his thing. Close us out, fella.
Yeah. Yes. Once again, respect for shooting that link 503. You know what I mean? You know what it is. Always love chopping it up with y'all. You know what I mean? But just to give a quick correction on the conversation earlier, I wasn't on the panel at the time, but when y'all was talking about the Billy Joe Saunders possible bout at the scheduled bout at Wembley Arena. Now, yeah, Wembley Arena is a separate arena from the stadium, and it holds about 12,500 seats. So it's probably a venue that him and Danny Dubois would probably be able to sell out in London. Other than that, it will not be a championship fight between Billy Joe Saunders and Shafat Avisu. Uh, Apparently, Gilberto Ramirez he wants to keep his WBO belt and is just fighting involuntary at 175 just to test the waters. So he says there's a miscommunication and that he hasn't officially or dropped his belt or vacated his belt or anything. He still has a WBO belt, but he's fighting his next fight at 175.
Okay.
Once again, yeah, with that being said, salute to the rest of the panel. One of them ones, Fula, Act Reach, have a good, you know what I mean, good little spar, good time at the gym, whatnot. And salute to you once again, 503 Lion. Big up, stay ready, boxing TV, and legendary Top Cats. And yeah, it's your favorite, your most hated odd fella. And I'll be back for another live stream. And I'm Gizon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody out there, man. If you're watching, man, smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy P Money. Salute to the whole chat, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you feel in the building, P Money. Salute to one of the ones. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to one of the ones. My brother R Fella Fuller. You know what I'm saying? Quattro Cinco, you know what I'm saying? Famous Athletics. He came through early and blessed my channel. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. Y'all tuned into BFTB boxing right now. Then of course my brother 78. Then the other Houston hard hitter Mac gonna come right on, I think at 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with another live stream. Y'all be sure to tune in, man. And it's gonna be featuring the usual suspects as always, man. It's your boy 503 Line. I'm gone. H time for real.